Oh,
Too
shit.
excited, too excited, too excited.
I just noticed this music was in game. So, like, sound music. Well, I've been having a YouTube like battle thing in the background on my desktop. It's like, oh, I'm not playing that. Oh, this is the in-game music. Cool.
I need to try doing that. Let me see if that
What?
works. Playing music in the background.
Well, yeah, I was saying you don't have to now.
My microphone isn't connected to my laptop.
Oh, so you don't have in-game audio?
No. Too technologically illiterate to figure that
out. Did you try blowing in the cartridge?
I tried smashing it against the wall, and that just resulted in a trip to Best Buy.
Oh no.
You guys
Mine-
haven't seen the remake of Jumanji? Pretty good.
Oh, it's awesome.
yeah,
They're
pretty
They're
cute
both
movie.
fun.
Yeah.
Also, Karen Gillian. I mean,
Yeah.
damn.
Stand on my
Oh, yeah.
neck? Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Do whatever you want
You
to me.
have full reign. Full reign.
I'm regretting my choice of bringing her up now.
Oh,
Oh, I
never
was just
mind.
thinking that
Those
I
are all
remember her
jokes.
from Doctor Who.
I also remember her from Doctor Who, and damn,
I
still
know, it's
one of my
hard
favorite characters.
to just think that, that's the same person, and also the same person that plays Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Could
Yeah, some people say
defrag
she
my
was
hard drive.
better than that.
she's what?
Some people say she was better in that movie.
So we resume our scene here at the docks of Galactic. The sun sinks in the horizon. And the sunlight tints everything in the wharf a dull, glowing shade. Eagles crowd in the distance. Behind, to Lyra's right, before her stand several blue cultists engaged in combat on rock and solitude. Behind her, Eris, Belset, Hiroki, Gragas, and Blue, also amidst enraged combat with the blue cultists, who seemingly jumped them as they were returning back to their airship. As we resume, it's currently...
Uh-oh.
So,
Cool.
round two, top of the order.
Two. Fight.
Go, Senpai. Thank you for saying.
You're welcome.
Looks like a lot of these people have gotten a case of death here.
It's a hard one to cure there.
Ah,
Some
I can do
say
it.
it's impossible.
No, I was going to say I can do it.
Damn it, Orochi! I'm a doctor, not a physician, or whatever he says. I'm a
I'm
physician.
a doctor, not a miracle worker. I'm a doctor, not a engineer. Pick and choose.
I tried. Sorry.
You know it was a word.
Bet.
to try.
Original 8 still stands. Here's one
Yep.
bit.
Ah. You know what? Let's see, there's 3 down there, and there's 4 up here. Oh no, that guy's laying down. I'll say. All right. So these 2 next to Rock are both alive. Is that correct?
Yes.
They look like they're standing up.
Yep, those on either side of Rock are alive, and the one
And aren't they blind? Those are blind also, right?
is also alive. I'm sorry.
Are they blind right now?
Yeah, 4 and 5 are blinded, and 4 is hexed dexterity.
Well, you know what? Just because I can, I'm going to twin cast the only really damaging spell I have, which is Guiding Bolt, at the 2 next to Rock here.
Cool.
At 3rd level. So, do I roll 2 different attack rolls or 1 attack roll for both of them?
It's a one attack roll for both of them.
Alright. I clicked it. Oh, kidding me, a natural 1?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Ooh.
This is a great way to... I'm just curious what it would have been otherwise. 17. That would have hit, huh?
Of course.
The world may never know.
Well, I'm done for the rest of the game. There's just gonna...
Sit out.
Yep, walk over here next to Tyrus and sulk. Alright.
All right, Cody. It's been great having you. I'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
All right. Just kind of glancing around. Looks like Rock is trying to contend with 2 of them over there. So, on, I guess we call to 6. Let's toss a Scorching Ray. Let's do that at 3rd level because we can. Oh. 15 to hit. So,
Oh, excuse me.
it's a 15 hit.
Right, you did a 15 will not hit.
Okay. Let's do it a few more times. That's another 15. Seriously?
Same.
Boy, strong start today.
24.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gan, you said these 2 were blinded, so I would have had advantage, right?
Yes, you would have. I'm just now thinking about that as soon as you said something.
Can I roll to attack again? Just
Absolutely.
the...
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Do damage.
26 to hit both of them.
That's damage.
28 damage to both.
Holy shit.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
That is a big difference.
I'm sorry, Tyrus, I just completely interrupted your turn.
You did. That's okay. Who did you hit?
The 2 next to Rock. I was trying to get that in before you did anything in case that it changed what you did.
Oh, okay.
I think it will change the amount of targets on the board.
That's what I was concerned about. Okay.
Okay. Do I have advantage on this number 6 one then, also?
These 2 next to Rock... Which one is 6?
6 is not blind. 6 is all good.
Okay.
You now have advantage on him, though, because of... Oh, well, I guess...
And Cody, 6 wasn't blind. If you missed
Okay.
him.
Okay, so only 5 got hit.
Okay, so that changes
Okay.
nothing for me.
Okay,
In that case,
gotcha.
5 does die, and 6 stays exactly as he was.
Okay. Sorry, carry on.
Okay, so that 3rd ray hit for 8 fire damage, and I still have 1 more to go. That's 28 for 12 more. So 20 fire damage altogether. And then my golem goes after me. I have to remember, does he attack twice? I think he does, right?
No. It's Rock, then Balsay, before they go.
Okay, yeah, he'll attack twice. So on this cultist number 2, it looks like, this sand golem makes a couple of slam attacks. $28 or 16. Nice.
That'll hit. 16 damage total.
And that's the 17.
17 also hits.
Hey, okay.
Nice.
Doing another 15. Alright. Sand golem doing work. That's it for me.
You hear the crunching of bones as the second slam, the cultist hits the ground, and he doesn't move or seem to get up.
Wonderful.
Rock and step
Oh, sorry. That is me. I am Rock. Hello. I will turn to the cultist between me and Solitude. I'm still hasted? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. We're making 2 attacks to start. We're gonna start with a flame tongue attack, using booming blade. So we're gonna swing for the fences with a 15.
first attack hits.
All right, we'll swing for the fences one more time with a 19.
That will hit.
All right, this is gonna be a flame tongue attack
Kill him.
for a total of 13 damage. And we will throw in another 4d6 and see if we can recover some HP here. For 15, regaining 7. We're going to take a hasted attack with the flame tongue. And that's a nat 1.
Uh-oh.
And then bonus action attack with the scimitar for a 21 to hit. For 10 damage.
Over here putting down the hurt.
Say after with that initial first 2 attacks, third attack, failure. Your sword slips out of your hand. Clatters.
It goes out, I think, because it is. I have to remain holding it, I believe. Yes, it would go out.
Critical correction.
Yeah, until you drop or sheath the sword. Yeah. So I would be able to pick it up, or would I have to use an action for that?
You'd need to use an action.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I will. Since I can't, I wouldn't be able to make that last attack, because I don't have a weapon in my other hand.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 2-weapon fighting can only be done if you have a weapon in your other hand. So I'll use my bonus action to cast Shadow Blade at 3rd level.
That's so dope.
And that's my turn.
Mr. Belson.
Alright. Belsay will turn to this guy and lift his sword up to bring it down for a good smack. 29 to hit. For... oh, there we go. 12 damage. I don't think I get... no, am I hasted as well?
It was you, yeah, you and Rock. So yes, you are hasted.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Next attack, swing back up, turn 18 to hit
That would.
for another 16 damage. And then Belsay will punch forward with the pommel of his sword. As a 26 to hit for 10 damage. And then he goes in for a... This is a flavor headbutt, but it's still an attack with his sword. Just for fun. For a 19 to hit. And another 15 damage to this gentleman. And I'll burn a smite on that last hit. Unless it's too late. Is it too late after I roll damage? I don't remember.
We're going pretty fast there. Go ahead. And,
It's another 2d8. Oh wait, with the Holy Avenger, does this count as... Crap, I don't remember how that works. Chat to go away. Sorry, guys. Are these guys fiend or undead?
they are one or the other.
Okay. Should have been adding an extra 2d10 to each of these hits. So instead of burning that smite, I'm going to,
He's dead.
yeah. Just an extra, 80 potential damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that? Total of 8?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just gonna roll it for funsies.
Not even make you roll that. He's only got 7 life.
Oh,
Oh.
less than half, though.
Negative lots.
I'm going for non-lethal damage, though. So, Flavor Headbutt knocks him out.
Like the headbutt. Not so much.
Awesome. And then with my whopping a bajillion feet of movement, there's really only 3 guys left. I'll say we'll head over towards this guy. Seems like everyone else has everything well in hand. Yeah. And that's it. That's his turn. He's gonna walk on over there and keep track of the fact that was cultist number 3. He knocked unconscious. Anyway, that's Belsay's turn.
Seven is going to cast Bane. Rolchi. Belsay. And Gragas.
Gragas.
Gragas. You need to pick charisma saving throws.
Ooh. No, I like those.
You also get a bonus
Yep.
from Belsay as well.
Yep.
5. I think
Let me
5.
Roll that again. That's better.
Oh yeah.
Gragas getting that also.
Wait, was it 10? No. Yeah, it's only 10-foot radius.
Looks like Rochi. Sorry.
No, I passed. Yep.
Or 31.
Does that also
31.
hold me?
Oh, also, I get advantage on that. Not that I need it, but does everybody else get that? With
Just
Holy
letting us
Avenger?
know how awesome. Just letting you know how awesome I am. You have to be within 10 feet radius.
Hey, Orochi gets an advantage on that.
He already had advantage though.
Oh, perfect.
Double advantage.
Yeah, keep your 31.
Yeah. I love it. Natural 1 is still a 14. I'll take it.
Hey, luckily there's no such thing as critical failures on saving throws. So,
Not yet.
oh,
You never know.
No, they were gonna put that in and they cut it. Enough people said they didn't like it.
Yeah, that would just suck.
The wind kicks up in the sky. And suddenly you feel the cool breeze of the water coming off the docks themselves. And something ominous seems to be on the horizon as out of thin air appears a massive red
Wait.
dragon.
what?
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
America!
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Oh.
I counterspell the dungeon master.
Somebody yelled a safe word. We have a safe word.
Pineapple?
What?
Pineapple.
Oh.
Not working.
Butter.
Not working.
It's weird, these handcuffs won't come off, Cody.
Oh no!
Thought I got the foolproof ones. I don't know what to tell you. Looks like you're stuck here for a while. Almost
Oh
terrifying.
my god.
You see this dragon appear. It rears its head to the sky. It spreads its wings, beats them violently, opens its mouth and lets a gigantic burst of flame out into the sky above its head, roaring.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
And
Be aggressive. Aggressive play, Dungeon Master.
34 to get out of the.
it is Bluey's turn.
Oh my
But he's
god.
up in the. He's saying he's floating up in the air too. Okay, got it.
What in the nine hells is that? Louis looks up at the massive beast flying above him.
It appears to be a dragon.
By the blood. We can't fight that.
It's come from.
Where did it go?
No.
Sorry.
No, Cotton Eye Joe. God damn it.
Friends, take cover! Louis rushes to and take some cover underneath what looks to be this nearby structure. Temporarily not focused on the blue cultists that were just jumping you a moment ago.
Pretty fair. Is this thing moving around for anybody else?
It's like it's hovering, and so it just moves a little bit.
Ah, okay.
At least that's what
Holding
I'm
that
assuming.
hand, or do you not want to like drop it on someone?
What's that?
I said, are you just holding that, or is that just floating there on its own?
No, I'm not holding it. It's a float.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Just waiting for you to step on it. No, it's floating. In fact, you could do that with like all the mittens and make them
That's
fly.
super.
That's so
That's super
badass.
cool, actually.
You just
I love
scroll
that.
and just get to scroll up and down to make them float like different heights. But you call
That's great.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh,
It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm almost not thinking about how we're about to die.
It was meant for that type of distraction, so I'm glad it's working. Force standing behind Solitude is going to right in range there.
He's blind. He's blind. 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 Blind.
Fucking John.
oh, we're fucked.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, we're fine. We're
Not
fine.
yet,
We're
we're-
fine.
We're fine.
If you scroll in really close, it's like it's not even there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just forget about the dragon.
If you don't acknowledge it, if you don't look at it, it's not there.
Yeah, let's all be ostriches.
Stick our heads in the sand.
We are on a beach.
Yeah, I think technically that kind of immobilizes him for the moment here. Very, very visual caster. Solitude, it is your turn.
Okay.
This sword clutches at his face, kind of hurting in all directions. Trying to use his
Sol-
ears.
solid. He's scared. Scared. The Solitude will peek over her shoulder at the dragon. Can she deduce whether it's a young, adult, ancient? What do we got here?
It looks to be an
What
adult
kind of-
dragon.
Okay, an adult dragon. Alright, she will move, slip behind this cultist right here, and break out the killer satchel purse Garrett, slinging it around the cultist's neck. Here comes her attack with that. $24 to hit. And the damage is 9 choking damage. I'm going to call it bludgeoning. And he is grappled and out of breath condition is set in. She will then drag him into the alley behind her with her remaining two movements. So she's going to go here and drag him with her and whisper into his ear. Tell me when the summoning ritual is set to occur, when the attack is planned, and I might let you live. With a fanged breath in his ear.
The response you get immediately is,
I was gonna say, but he can't breathe.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to talk to you.
And I think I'll probably, if I'm going to choke him out, I'm not going to kill choke him if I can. If I have the discretion to unconscious choke him, I'll probably do that. I can do kill choco if that's too much versatility.
It's the other choking Salafu does. It's the kind of the safe word is involved.
Garrett's more of a kill choker. No, I think it's probably a kill choke. So I'm gonna have to let off the grapple probably, or at least let him back off so he's not out of breath but grappled. That's probably a thing you could do, grapple but not out of breath, and see if he'll say something. But for right now, I've got him out of breath and pulling him back. And if he dies next round, he dies. If he dies, he dies. But I'm trying to extract from him information on what the Lord of Blades was saying to the unnamed person about the time is now. He'll almost died. So that is my move and my action, and I don't think I really have a bonus action I want to do right now. So that's it. Just don't forget to bring Mr. Cultist back there with me.
Slips into the shadows, and I'm going to give you temporary control over it.
It's nothing.
Get further, right turn very permanent. You kill him.
Oh, hey, Mr. Cultist, come with me.
It should be.
Okay.
Dragon's up. What in the blazes? Cries up, looking at the massive dragon that appears above his head. Who? Terrace, did you put that there?
It is not me.
Oh shit! And you see Gragas dive behind a set of boxes, looking for cover.
Alright, so Orochi's going to try to... Sorry. He's going to try to throw a net at this cultist that is in front of him. Ooh, Lord. And it hits... it hits Belson. It hits Belson, so...
Are we still
What
rolling
did-
really well right now?
What hit Bell say?
What happened? No, it was just a joke. But he threw a net and got a natural one.
You're really rolling well.
Yeah, we're doing great.
What direction were you throwing the net in?
At this guy. At this cultist in front of me.
I'll say that's fair. I'll say your net.
Oh, that was just a joke.
I guess it's a pretty fair joke. Though.
Every joke has an element of the truth.
Getting next to Belse as you kind of whip this net out and it flies awry, entangles itself around Belse's left side. His helmet,
Oh.
shoulder pauldron, and sword. And
Oh, goody.
incapacitated.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, so I'm gonna really feel bad about this. He's gonna run away. He's going to
Orochi.
Belson, stop joking around. He's gonna run. Belson, stop joking around. We need to get cover.
It's not
He's
time
gonna
for
run over
fishing.
here.
It's not time for fishing, Belse. Let's get out of here. It's a dragon.
Yeah, Belson. What are you on a
you
death
just,
wish?
and you just incapacitated. Oh, great!
What do you have, a death wish? You better get out of there. And he's going to run this way. And he's going to try to take cover behind this building. So, and that's my turn.
He also takes a slash at Orochi's Achilles as he runs by.
I can't run. Nobody can.
That really sucked, but yeah, that's it.
Happens.
For what? Nice. Having some technical difficulties, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Like the kind I was having last week, don't worry. It's kind of my own,
Okay.
my own technical difficulties. I don't have a spell that I very much so do have. Well, that's okay. I have it. It's what it is. Look it up real quick. Alright, Rock, you're going to be making a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay. 16.
Alright, that is going to pass. You're going to take half 3d6 fire damage.
What's this from?
From burning hands.
Okay.
That seems okay.
Just random damage coming out of nowhere. Random dragons, random damage. It's a session of randomness.
Oh, your cultist number 4, at the end of his turn, can roll a con save to try to not be blind anymore. DC 17.
Good. That's under your controls there.
So much. So great.
That should be
All right. Yeah. I would like to. Oh, do I want to do that? I have to test it. I turn to Tiras. Look up the dragon. Think that's real? Let's see. And it looks like there's a rock pile right here. Is that rubble right there? Where I'm
Probably.
pinging? I would like to use an action to pick up a rock and throw it at the dragon. just to see if it passes through and is an illusion, or if it actually seems to hit. If I can actually hit it. Would that just be...
That meme answers the question, I think.
let's see here. Let's get an athletics roll.
Athletics, okay.
Showing those skills from his days on the softball team.
Dirty 20.
Oh, is that what they used to call you on the softball team?
The rock flies in the direction. I was called Big Hustler on the softball team. The rock flies in the direction of the dragon, right at his head, and right before it would strike the top of his head, it actually passes through. And as it does, isn't it fades?
Wow.
Well played, Liren. Well played.
She takes a slight sigh of relief. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry, Gan. I know that just kind of burst your bubble there.
That was great, though, dude.
Hey, I used an action to do that.
I'm not
So-
ruining your adventure again.
2,
That's alright.
3.
Look, if we're
Ah.
not making sure Gan has a bad time, we're not doing our part as players.
I'm gonna have a bad time.
I hope you guys try and make me have a bad time each time we're in combat. That's how it should be.
And I would like to take 2 at this winning spell because it looks like everyone's doing all right. This time at the one in front of the golem elemental, and again to the one next to rock.
Blue Cultist 2, is he down?
Blue
Oh.
Cultist 2 is.
Oh yeah, he was down. Oh,
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. Blue Cultist 2 is down. Blue Cultist 2 is.
Okay.
It's by the roll.
okay. Then blue cultist 7 and 6, and that is 3rd level. Please. Oh, much better. 22 to hit on both of them.
Oh, this mofo's dude.
It's definitely.
Dealing 30 damage.
Holy shit.
My God.
Were you
That's a
using?
ton of
6 and 7.
That's Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt's awesome.
7 and whichever one's next to. Yeah, 6 and 7.
Got it. 6 is still standing.
But now Rock has advantage.
That would be funny if it was a real dragon and it just a rock just bounced off his head.
We'd probably need a catapult to have rock bounce off his head.
I see what you did
Not
there.
bad. Not bad. I accept it.
We're making rock jokes. We're making jokes about his name at level 20. It's okay.
I mean, we
Find
make
a way to
rock
have it.
jokes. We make rock jokes literally every time we play.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so of the ones in this little area,
Oh, yeah.
the only cultist that is still alive is 6. Is 7 still alive over there by Belsay?
6 and 7 should both supposed to be alive. Everybody's dead now.
Oh, great.
Also, Blue Cultist 4 is still alive, isn't it? Just being
The one
held
that- Solitude
Solitude.
House.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's right. Cultist 4.
Mhm.
The visible area. I don't know if Pierce can actually see Cultist 4 at this point.
Right. Well, they're in. I wonder where that came from. Let's do. And then a Starlight step up to. Ah. Come on. Not there.
Also,
There.
sometimes response to the question, lurking out in the shadows.
Uh-huh.
There's a hooded figure smoking a pipe, his hand on the hilt of his sword.
Uh-huh.
Fools, pathetic fools, all of you. Had them outnumbered, you still make mincemeat out of half of you already. And now, times me. Watch.
Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and just toss some more scorching rays at the guy who stepped out of the shadow here. Oh, just do it at 2nd level this time.
What are you guessing on
just second this time. Where are these natural ones coming from?
Oh,
Gross.
God. Where is Tiris?
About a 27. Tears teleported up a little bit.
Oh, you're up there. Okay.
So probably 8 fire damage.
It's like no damage going.
That's annoying. That's super annoying. Does it look like it's casting through him or simply not doing damage?
It seems to hit it, but does nothing.
That's annoying. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and redirect this last bolt at this guy standing in front of Raktar then. $27. Nine fire damage. Golem will go. I'm just start moving this way. And there. Just gonna dash and move a little bit further. And that will be Tiris' turn.
Okay. Where am I?
Poke your butt.
I'm gonna continue targeting this guy right in front of me, I guess. Is it me?
Yep.
Okay. We will continue to target the cultist right in front of us. Do I have advantage on him because of Guiding Bolt?
Guiding bolt would be yes.
Okay.
Wasn't he blind anyway?
We'll go with a...
Which guy?
Increase the damage down on this because I upped it. We upcast that. Okay. We're gonna go in with the Shadow Blade first for main attack.
6 is
Or
not
a
blind.
12 to hit. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, I have advantage. Sorry. Can we do better than a...
6.
No, we can't. It's
6 is
12
not
and 11
blind.
to
That's
hit.
not what he's getting advantage on.
Okay, got it.
Guiding bolt.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we fail with that attack. So we'll try again with the Shadow Blade. This time casting Booming Blade. For 22. A little better. That's gonna be 3d8 plus 48 plus 5, sorry. Because of Booming Blade. For a total of 29.
Nice.
We'll make a third attack, a hasted attack with the Shadow Blade.
Crumple, move off the 6 to the ground.
Nice. That those 3 guys in front of me are all dead.
Yes.
We will move along to help out Tiris' elemental. For some reason. And you said 6 feet is 30 feet?
No, I think on-
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll attack the cultist. What's his name here? But in front of Tiris' elemental. Flanking for advantage with the Shadow Blade. for a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
And from a bonus action, we're pretty sure that dragon's not real, right?
The dragon is dissipated at this point.
Okie dokie. Bonus action attack with the scimitar for a 26 to hit. For 10 damage.
What kind of damage is that?
That is slashing damage. Magical slashing. And that's my turn.
So, alright. We got this stupid net on me, right? Let's see. Can I use in my first action to get that off of me? Alright, Belsay will cut himself free from the net. And then with his hasted actione, he's gonna, kind of frustrated, he's gonna swing up his sword, hilt first to try and punch the guy in the face.
So I want to test the face of Nat once today. Roll an attack roll.
Natural 20.
There it is.
So suck it! Dice gods!
I just made you waste a nat 20 on getting out of the bats on that.
Oh, what? Oh, I rolled an attack roll. Oh. What?
You could have done a
Yeah.
strength save for that.
I thought I just used my action to just get out of it.
You said you cut it.
Oh, well, I just flavor cut. Shit. Nah, it's cool. God damn it. You know what? I'm calling it. Second natural 20. Not even close. Still a 23 to hit though.
It's definitely still gonna hit.
Balls. You know, I just realized. I apologize. When you're hasted, you don't get extra attack for that, right? Or do you?
No, it's just
You-
one attack.
Get an
Okay.
additional attack.
So on that last turn, I apologize. I had 4 attacks. I should have only had 3. I think, pretty sure he still would have died,
yeah,
but
I'm pretty sure you just killed him either way. the
Uh,
negative 31 health died. One of those
So-
tens that you count is what you're saying.
yeah. Alright. And then Holy Avenger is at 2d10s, so and then another 2d10s. For a grand total of 23 damage. And yeah, Belsay will burn a nope, too late. That's it. That's Belsay's turn. I'm gonna move him over a little bit though. Put him there.
You said that was a total of 23 damage, right?
Yeah. Yep, 23 damage. A lot of radiant damage.
Maybe not roll to 7. Roll to 7 is
Uh-huh.
right now.
Good luck hitting my 26 armor.
Make a wisdom save, Steve.
What?
Nothing.
Alright.
You know,
Why am I making- Why am I making a wisdom save?
I'm joking.
Cultist 4
Oh.
hurls a sphere of energy in your direction. It's gonna be like
He's blind. Blind. Don't you go.
Aren't you also choking him out?
Well, then-
7.
You
Oh, you
four,
said 4.
No, I said 7.
If by 7 you mean 4, then yes, but it's okay.
By 7, I mean 7.
Wow.
Well, alright. Okay, bring it on.
Who's standing next to Belsay? Who called this 7?
I was just listening. I was just
That's-
listening.
That's who I'm talking about. So apologize if you hear 4 or whatever. I'm pretty sure I said 7. But I said for FOR at some point in that sentence. I heard that.
Well, regardless, we know you're talking about
So
seven.
continuing
John
on.
seems convinced it might be fun.
We'll listen to the
Might-
stream later. We'll figure it out. We'll go back and
It is
do the
nice.
replay later.
We do have this
Well-
stream, that's right. I'm excited to play that back after it's done.
It's a Pruder film. It's a
my
Pruder
God.
film, the whole thing.
Wow, this passive aggressiveness is really holding back my ability to know what happens.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
No, oh, it's fine. I'm kidding. Oh, sick!
To really the character, Steve.
Joke's on you. I was bored this week, and so I've made 5 characters.
Jokes on you. That's 5
I don't know what that actually is.
You had the last laugh.
Joke's on you. I was ready for death at any moment.
Listen.
Does 19 hit you there, Steve?
No, not even remotely close. Not even in the ballpark. Not even the same country.
Oh, it's getting a little boastful now. Shiny gold armor. Just take a seat over there, guy.
Sorry, maybe my 26 AFC will see yourselves out.
Polish yourself somewhere.
Wow! Woo! Get throwing the heat! I like it!
7 versus 6 versus 1 over here. I gotta throw some bows in once in a while.
I love it.
Alright, Rakshasa is going to look around at you all menacingly. Scoffs. It's a long drag from his pipe. He blows his smoke directly into Rock's face.
Oh, smoke blow move. Those are the best.
You're encouraging John.
Yes, don't encourage it.
He's doing fleshlings. He's doing the smoke blow move. I'm just telling you, we're like twins.
Sorry about that. That was me.
No worries. Alright, staying from this position, yeah, that seems like a good idea. Just gonna look at the sand golem, staring it down, measuring it, size, and he looks back at Rock. He looks back at the sand golem. And simply says, "Slap him."
Oh no!
Ooh.
What?
What?
As he casts
Person?
On the goal?
he's gonna cast the Sentry Tools.
Oh no!
Oh, no. How about
Spellcaster.
counter spell? How about no?
That's such a good idea! Oh man!
Counter spell, no.
Holy crap!
To counter spell it.
I heard the word counterspell. What are we counterspelling?
He's trying to cast Dominate Person on Tears to force her to to smash the golem in the Brock's face.
And she's using her reaction to counterspell?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh no.
Absolutely, yes.
Damn, that was awesome.
Do you need a spellcasting check from me for that? Is it higher than a 3rd level spell?
Let's see. Well, you're doing this against, unfortunately, Rakshasa, though. And you're casting it at what level?
3rd.
Unfortunately.
Requires.
Cast it. Go ahead and roll.
Come on, Tears. Oh. Oh.
It's
Oh.
no, way.
I'm gonna have to go choke out Tyrus now. God.
Okay. I used my reaction for that, so that's it.
He reaffirms
Okay.
his command. I said slam him. He points to Rock now.
Okay, so do you still need a wisdom save then?
Yes.
Oh, how about an 18?
Fails.
Ooh.
Shit.
Oh no. Boy, okay. Yours is dominated. Here we go.
Well, it's not like the first time Rock's been hit by a party member, so.
Yeah, does Rock have like a natural resistance to party damage, or?
Oh, I don't think
God.
Or of attract party hostility.
If not, he better
120 feet.
develop one real quick.
As well as you know, Rock, when I was planning this, I thought this out. I was like, I'm not going to do this to Rock. And then ran up and attacked Rakshasa right in his face, or the most immediate target. I'm like, fate caused this to happen.
Hey, I'm the most likely to survive it.
Get beat up by your fellow party members. This is very
You really couldn't have happened to a better person.
I agree.
it really couldn't have.
Yep.
It really couldn't have.
Swing strong. I mean, swing away, Tyrus.
Oh, do I do it on its turn or on my turn?
It's right.
You're going to do it on turn comes next.
Okay.
It's,
Actually, is this a charm effect?
I got a lot of screens open.
I'm looking.
It is a charm.
Charmed.
I have advantage. I'm going to try again. I don't know if I can do better, but I'm going to try. No. Okay.
It was a good effort.
Had to try.
Always worth
Good try.
checking.
It's good try.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, you used your reaction, so you can't do your crazy time stuff.
That is correct. That is correct.
You're out of time.
Okay, so you said on my turn, I'm attacking Rock.
Yes. And
Got it.
you've seen the apparition disappear in thin air. He's rushing around the corner to try and aid his friend, seeing Belsa has almost perfectly control. He's rushing in the direction of Rock. All the while calling out to Dragus. Dragus! Upend yourself! It was a fake! Points up in the sky with your dragon voice. Calder's Spore is blinded, out of breath, restrained.
Yep.
Any other effects he's got?
No. If he's got a +1 to con, he's dead. If not, he's not.
He's got a +1 to con, he's dead. If not, he's not. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Plus
I'll believe you.
Plus-
Out of breath.
to con, he's dead, right?
Yeah, if he's only if his con bonus is +1, then this is
Or lower.
yeah, or lower, yeah.
His con bonus is a +3.
Okay, so he's got 3 rounds.
Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's just the out of breath thing. But if he wants to try to get out of being blind, then he just does a Constitution save.
End of his turn, right?
Yes, sir. Correct.
His turn now. Rolls a 15.
Still blind.
Still blind. Yep.
Okay. Solitude. Let's up on the choke, but not the grapple for just a second. to let him breathe. She stomps her right toe on the ground, activating the boot dagger, and sinks it in with a boot dagger attack. Right in the meaty thigh area for a 24 and 7 piercing damage. And she whispers into his ear, "Tell me now what the Blue Cult's plans are, and I will let you live, perhaps. When will these Warforged death troops be activated? What is the Lord of Blades' plans? Who is this man? Speak!" With a toothy whisper right in his ear. If he doesn't say, she's going to go right back to Le
Is
Choke.
there a separate music volume button for Tailspire?
It's
That's
in
a-
settings.
It's just the whole
That's a good question.
volume.
It's in settings. So go to the gear, and then master volume, sound settings. See it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm only seeing a master, though. I would really like to just turn on the music a little.
There's not really other volume, is it?
I see.
Oh, for the music only.
There's background stuff like the waves and
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry. That's all I got.
that's all right.
All right. That's. And I will drag him further. I will do 3 more drags to move him. One. Where am I? Oop. Yeah. 2. And around this corner, 3. So since I can control him, I'll just move him with me. Come on, Mr. Chokey. Choker and Chokey together. And that's it. Actually, hold on a second. Did I do the boot dagger right? Inventory, boot dagger. Oh, hit results in an auto. Actually, so he takes an additional D4. So I was wrong. It was 6 plus 4 more. So it's 10 piercing actually that he takes. All right, and that's my turn.
Gregus comes scrambling around from some of the boxes that he was hiding behind, hearing Bluey's announcement, and looks to join his fellow party members as well.
11 total damage, not 10. Sorry.
No worries.
We might forgive you one day.
Thank you.
All right, that should be on Orochi.
Oh, they'll say Orochi's
All
up.
right, so he hears Bluey's announcement, and he's going to try to run back. Going to clear his throat and say sarcastically, "Oh, there you are, Bilsey. I'm glad you decided to take this fight seriously." And he's going to attack twice with his new Naginata.
You do get advantage on that because we're flanking.
Yep. That was the first attack. For how do I do this? Mess up. 11 damage, and I'm gonna roll another attack. Ooh. So for criticals, do I roll twice or do I just double the damage?
Double the damage is how I usually
Okay.
will play it, but I don't know why it
Alright, so
seems
that
like it does.
Well, just the weapon
D&D
damage, not
Beyond
the
usually
plus.
double a dice.
It does double dice with their rolls if you hit the advantage roll.
I didn't do that. So we're just going to double that 13 for 26 damage. And that makes for both attacks a total of 36 damage. 37 damage, so. And that will be the end of my turn.
Notice this man is hurt.
Wait,
He's gonna kill Blue Cultist 7.
Yeah,
Nice.
get out of here.
Believe it or not, that's the first kill of the campaign.
What?
For Orochi?
Yeah.
Even during the tournament?
First kill of the campaign.
It's just weaved a trail of emotional distress. It's the
Yeah, I kill people without a weapon, if you know what I mean. And that is the end of his turn.
With kindness.
This might be applicable, so I'm going to say it, even though it kind of sucks for me. Because Rakshasas are immune to all spells of a certain level or lower, you can take back all the damage I did with my Shadow Blade.
Oh, he didn't take any damage from your Shadow Blade. I was just catering to you.
Okay.
man,
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
Yeah,
My God, Dan.
Oh,
that's
Do a warning of.
There's one of me.
Savage.
Standing over here alone. I'm
Well,
alone in the
some type of
darkness.
warning next time
It is
before
very
you
dark.
shoot that flamethrower.
oh my god!
That
Yeah.
is
I need a
very
Xanax.
Thank you.
Call
You guys
call
are
the
talking about
police.
getting into character today. My job is to try and murder you as these people, and I have to try and do that every once in a while. I have a couple of sessions, or else you guys start to feel like you're living in a fairyland.
I love it. Please
Okay.
murder the shit out of us. I'm all about it.
Well, you know.
Well, I don't know about that, but
You have
Yeah,
no
that's
idea
right,
what
John.
a
You're
total
right.
struggle it is to have to try and deliver entertainment while trying desperately to not kill your characters. But at the same
That's
time,
funny.
that's
If
what
we die,
my
we die.
job is to do.
Yeah,
that,
man.
Exactly.
Yeah, and go full throttle, bro. Let's go.
Yep.
Kill me. Kill me.
The throttle is definitely up right now, folks.
Okay, where are we at?
You're currently waiting for, I believe, the next combatant to take his turn, which would be Lyra.
okay. I am in this building here.
It's cool to be able to click on where the characters are to see where they're hidden and stuff.
Oh yeah.
All blue
So good.
cultists, except blue cultists
There she is.
4, Solitude's kidnappee
Yeah.
is
Yeah, I would
currently
have been
down
able to see him.
for reference.
He wishes he was down.
There we go. All right. I would like to shout out give a shout out to this guy. Do you really want to fight us? Can we just talk? Or shall this be messy?
He looks around at the various cultists scattered around him. You've gone and killed all my pupils. I suppose there's nothing less to teach them.
Well, messier.
What is it you'd want to talk about?
Well, your surrender and find out what the Lord of Blades is up to, and what your involvement is with him.
My surrender? And why ever
course.
would I surrender to the likes of you?
Oh, because of what's next to you and what's behind you. And I would like to cast a spiritual weapon at 4th level.
All right.
Do it right behind him and attack with it. with a natural 20. For 29 damage.
Jeez.
The weapon crashes down, yet Rakshasa seems unfazed.
What?
Still a good burn, though.
Yeah, it was a good burn. It was these he good style points.
Flavor of spiritual weapon, is it?
Yeah.
He takes another puff from his pipe and again blows it out upwards this time, blowing smoke rings, seeming calm.
Okay, that was my bonus action. My regular action, I want to throw a dagger at him. 24 to hit.
That will hit.
For 9 piercing damage.
And you can half that.
For 4 piercing damage.
Oh, Tyrus's turn.
And if that is the end of your turn, it is currently Tyrus' turn, who's currently being dominated.
Yes. So
Okay.
if by Tyrus's turn
Well-
you mean not Tyrus's turn. Yeah, Tyrus's turn.
Nice, clever.
Back to Gan's turn.
Deafening inside your ears, you hear the command, almost as if it was said inside your brain. Slam him!
Slam him. All right.
Feel compelled.
Having been given the order. Don't worry, I'm gonna play ball. Tears will use her turn to cast Dispel Magic on Valtarin.
Ooh.
And he dies.
His
Mysteriously.
Shadow Blade is dispelled, I guess.
Shadow Blade or Haste? She would be after the haste, so she got to pick.
You can pick.
Um,
Choose one magical condition.
Oh, sweet. Then it's the haste.
Oh, sweet.
And then the going comes around. And-
I will. I think I will counter that. Actually, no. If I counter, then she can. No. There's no point.
Oh, hold on, I'm wrong. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell of third or lower ends.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Shadow Blade ends as well.
So if by targeting one you mean all, then
I-
yes.
Suppose I do.
Ooh,
And
Rocky.
then with advantage, because flanking.
Did you counterspell that rock?
No, there's no point because she can counter spell back. It's her turn. She has a reaction.
You're getting golem slammed.
25.
I will shield that. Actually, you said 25. Never mind.
I don't
25.
think- Also, you can't.
I was gonna say, didn't you just counterspell something or react?
No,
No,
No, he
chose not
didn't.
to.
Ah,
No, but you lost the haste spell, so you're incapacitated for a round.
God.
I think that only kicks in. I think that only kicks in on my turn. I think I can still take
No, it's
reactions.
when the
When
spell
the-
ends until the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn. It doesn't say on the start of. Yeah.
from until.
Oh. Yeah. Ow.
Okay.
Cartman.
So there's 14.
It's terrible.
And then one more. 18? Is that hit?
18 still hits.
For another 10 damage.
Okay.
And that will be Tyrus' turn.
I don't get a turn. Pass.
Poor rock. All right, that's on Belse.
All right. Belze will run pretty damn far. He's got a shit ton of movement. See what's going on, and well, he wouldn't think that the golem's causing issues, so he's going to run up to this Rakshasa. And does he look would I have heard all that going on? I was like 80 feet away. Could I have heard that? What they were saying? Ish.
Probably been muffled conversation.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of what Belsay would see in this situation. I don't think he'd recognize what this thing is. So, seeing that it's by itself, I think Belsay would try to grapple it to subdue it. So Belsay's going to use an action, his first action anyway, to attempt to restrain it by grappling. Which I think is a contested athletics check, right?
Alright,
I think it gets to
alright.
choose
Yeah.
acrobatics or ath, but you have to use athletics. I think.
That's a 25 for Belsay.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to hear me complain about it. That's awesome.
It's a 23, but it's a nat 20. I'm going to give it to him.
Nice.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, okay, fuck. Can I do anything with that? Nope, I can't. Belsay's gonna do it again. Doesn't see the need for further bloodshed if possible.
Play the odds game, sir. That's very wise.
Shit.
And it is a 6 on the second roll.
And a 19.
He is grappled.
Nice.
Yep, Belsay's got him in a arms up out to the sides and in a headlock. And he's trying to sort of bend his knees down to the ground and put him prone. But I don't think I can do that in the same turn. So, in the moment, he's got him grappled. All right, there's nothing else to do here. Surrender calmly, and we can talk this out. You're alone now.
In response. One moment, you're gripping tightly onto Rakshasa. The next moment, you're gripping firmly onto the air where he once stood.
Fuck.
This guy's good. This guy's good.
Man.
I thought something like that might happen, but
At least you forced him to use something.
Good try. Yeah, it's worth a try. Yep.
fuck.
Nope. Don't fuck yourself.
What? No. Counterspell.
And with Blue Cultist 4 being the only combatant left, and given the fact that he's currently restrained, I'm going to end combat.
Okay.
Yes, Tira's still.
Interesting.
Eurus is no longer suffering the effects of Dominate Person.
Okay.
And I don't see where this guy went.
You have no idea where he went. He vanished in thin air before your very eyes in a frustrating and terrifying manner.
Belsay stumbles forward to his knees for a second and stands back up.
As I drop concentration on haste.
And then falls back to his knees again when haste drops.
Oh man!
Wow.
Oh, the high, the low, the high, the low. Rock will go and pick up his flame tongue and dust it off a little bit.
The glow would probably drop as well.
How's Solitude with that cultist she's got over for some personal time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what happened with that? Where did Solitude go?
That's right.
Speak now. Speak
I mean,
now.
I
Oh,
saw
wait,
her
what's
dragon
that?
around the corner, right?
Don't sell me.
I will give you no such answers. Do your worst.
C'est la vie.
I am going to. Oh
She
no!
pulls it
never
on
mind.
him.
I'm gonna let you do it. Never mind.
She's going for the choke. She's reinstating the choke. And twisting the boot dagger. Here Here comes
Did I?
Boot dagger.
Did Rock see where she dragged him off to?
You seeking to kill him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He writhes, chokes, bleeds out.
All right, she'll search his person and then rejoin the group.
But Belsay will go over to cultist 3 and 7 that he knocked unconscious and drag them sort of like here, so that, and then and tie them up. So that
Is
they-
everyone all right?
Find a few loose silver on his person, a twisted blade.
Okay. I'll take that shit.
Okay.
Rock, are you okay?
Rock just ran off.
Rock actually stepped towards where Solitude went to see what was going on.
Is Tyr still up there? I don't
Tyr's
see her.
right here. She's right here.
Oh,
Hey, bonjour.
I'm over here.
Bonjour,
So
Rock. I tried to get some information from him, but he was a
Rock will
non-compliant.
crack his neck a little bit, and look at Tyrus. Don't let him get in your head. We have enough things in people's heads.
She just nods. Well,
Is everyone all right? Could we get some information off of any of these? I tried with one of them.
Where did you go? So,
if you could choose, let's see, one, two.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
If you have a chance, please come back. Lyran shouts at Rock, Solitude, Tyrus, and Gragas.
gotcha. Did you leave a body back there, Solitude?
Hey, we.
The
It is in the back
golem.
alley.
The golem will go get it and drag it around.
Monsieur Gragus, are you all right?
Grogus.
She
Golem
checks
with
Gragus.
Body. The group.
F3, Monsieur
the bodies in a
Bluey.
pile.
Nope, not gonna bring the bodies in a pile.
Oh, no piles.
Wait. I can speak with them now that they're dead
What
and ask them questions.
Well, perhaps
Interesting.
can I do?
perhaps the short-sightedness of of my fellows here has overlooked the fact that we could have kept them alive. And Belsay gestures to the two. He's laid off to the side, still breathing. Perhaps we should ask them.
It
might be-
more than one.
It would delight me to give them a good interrogation. Oui.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
I also imagine that the city guard are soon to be upon us and not very pleased. So perhaps we should take what we want and make our excuses, as so to say.
Is that last session there was like an elven guy around here? Is he still here?
The commoner left.
Well, they scattered out pretty
Oh,
quick.
yeah. Okay. There may be witnesses that witnessed us being attacked. We were merely fighting out of self-defense, after all.
This is true.
All right, I'm going to go interrogate these guys while everyone else is talking.
Belsay's with you, making sure you don't do anything too untoward, including physical torture.
Sure. But you do see Solitude trace a little rune on her hand. And if you're paying any attention,
Which he is.
you also see her pupils of her eyelid flash and a rotating white symbol of some sort appears in her eyes as she turns to this cultist here, dead cultist 2, or blue cultist 2. Pulls out her dagger of venom, lets some venom drip off the blade, holds it to his neck and says, "You will tell me now what the strategy is of your blue cult? When is this Warforged army to be unleashed? And what is your Lord of Blades planning on their summoning? Tell me now, and I will make your death quick and painless. Otherwise, my dagger's venom will do its work on you. And she smiles. So she's trying to intimidate him into fessing up.
Dan, are you muted?
He's just in shock at my brilliant role playing. He's trying to be staggered by it.
Coughs up a bit of blood as he chuckles in response. Such a thing would be dishonorable in my last moments, would it not? To betray those that I swore allegiance to. Clutches at his side.
Can I? Or isn't your god the god of dishonor and warfare?
Shut it, Rock. No one's talking to you right now.
Yeah, Rock's over here.
I will use that. I will use that. I will shamelessly use that. God of dishonor and deceit. What a better way to treasure his memory. And she just kind of dances the dagger by his face, and she's going to try to intimidate.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Can Belsa aid in that by standing like all big and intimidating or whatever?
20 plus guidance plus le guidance is a 21.
Oh. Never mind then. As an added precaution, Belsa casts Zone of Truth. He scatters some blood around them in a quick circle.
Ooh, I'm in that. I got to save too. It's charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So might get some juicy news out of Solitude, depending here. 16.
I don't know the Lord of Blades plans, you imbecile. But I can tell you what we're doing here and why we're after you. There are other questions I don't have the answers to.
She looks expectantly. Go on.
We've been scrying you for some time now. You've made quite the rumble throughout Corvair, haven't you? Winning the games, winning an airship. But you're no ordinary gladiators. Some of you bear special marks. Others believe themselves to have great purpose and destiny lying ahead of them. Not ordinary by any means. No. Interesting. Curious. We are. His eyes close for a moment.
She shakes him back up. Where can we go to learn your cult's plans?
The Rakshasa has seen into all of your minds. He knows your thoughts now. There's nothing you can hide from him. If you
Is
are
he the one who knows?
looking for
Speak.
I'll say,
in
well-
front of you.
What? Nah, dude, fuck that. Belsa heals him. Nah, fuck that. Belsa fucking slaps him in the face and pumps a fucking hand heal thing. Shit.
Alright. He rolled
If not. I mean, if
you can
not.
heal him. You can heal him.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh, there's a second cultist right there. You know, just heal that one real quick.
Who else is almost near death?
Vanishing with you guys, it seems.
You see that naked gun scene, right? It's like, who else is almost near death? And the other guy holds his hand up.
Give everybody like planar teleportation skills. All right.
Ooh, that would be
you
fun.
Heal him, and he begins to choke up some more blood. And then he says, "There's nothing you can do to stop it now. Your fate is sealed. He knows. He knows what you will do, what you will accomplish. He knows who you are."
He bites a cyanide tooth.
What is the
Instant death this time. No healing. Instant death.
All right, now I like you again, Rock. You're on my side.
What is his
Uh,
name? The Rakshasa. Tell me.
The Rakshasa who traveled with us. Name is Duris. I'll throw that in the chat for you guys.
Is that his true name?
Exactly, that's what I'm going for. Trying to shake out his true name.
It's the name he gave us.
They probably don't know it.
The Rakshasa take many shapes and forms, take many names throughout their lives. I do not know what others he carries.
Where is his lair? Where does he hide?
He looks
Where
out
does
beyond
he
you. So gray. It's bright, orange, vibrant outside. You have no idea what he's talking about. He's seeing something you aren't. They're swallowing us.
Was that the mists are swallowing?
Yes.
Okay. The Moonlands? Oui?
Belsa
The
turns
town
around
is
to see what
metal?
he's. Oh, sorry.
As you turn, Velsi, you have no idea what he's talking about. You see the wharf in the background, the greater city in the distance. It's a bright and sunny day as the sun falls, probably 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Whew, okay. Whew. Maybe panicky for a second there. I was like, oh god, the mists are here!
He will release him, and he hits the ground, I guess, and she's going to stand over him and say, if this is all you have, I'm afraid that I cannot offer you a painless death. You have one more chance to be completely honest with me.
Compelled at this point only by the zone of truth. I have been honest with you, told you everything I can. If you cannot keep your promise, then do as you will.
Belsa puts a hand on Solitude's shoulder.
Okay, because she's about to.
Perhaps instead of killing him, we turn him to the guard. If anything else is to occur in this city, this might give them a chance to react properly, perhaps get more information out of him later. Otherwise, his killing is senseless.
I promised him a quick death.
And I kept him alive for a reason.
I'm sorry, Dulce. And like frozen runes start to appear in her hand. She gets ready to cast a ray of frost on him to kill him.
Belsa interjects himself between them. Solitude, why take the life? It's not worth it. He's already defeated. Let the law do its work.
I don't want him to have to deal with the law and jails and prisons. He gave us information. I promised him a quick death. I must fulfill my end of the deal.
He is my prisoner, not yours. I would see him to the guard.
I'm sure you would. But it is not your decision. You did not make this agreement. You are standing in the way.
It is my decision. He's my prisoner. Would you strike me, Solitude? In the face of law and justice?
No, but I would have no choice but to remember this slight in the future.
Then remember it. I kept him alive for a reason. It is the right thing to do. We're not mindless killers. At least we can aspire to be better than that, better than them.
She squats down and looks at the cultist and says, I am sorry I could not give you what you desired. And then she gives a rather angry look at Belsay and turns and walks off.
Belsay just shakes his head slightly and makes sure the other cultist isn't going to succumb to his wounds.
Solitude begins to walk away. You hear a soft,
They are your back
quiet
edge now.
golf clap
Oh,
in the background. You can't blame her, sir. She's just doing as she was trained. Smiles a halfling from behind you. A vibrant red beard about his face.
Oh, it's
He
like
appears to be
glowing.
reading a book.
Where? I don't
Oh,
see him.
right over.
Ah, okay.
Belsay will stand up and look at this newcomer. And you know
Franco?
Solitude.
Krenko, is that you?
It's been too long, my love. It's been too long.
Ah, Krenko. Bonjour, monsieur. Comment allez-vous? Oh, you look so wonderful there. You must excuse the mess. And forgive my friends, they do not understand the ways like we do.
I hoped I would run into you here. I came to give you a warning, but it appears I'm a little bit late and was delivering the warning perhaps to the wrong party. He looks around at the various blue cultists scattered about the floor.
Tell me what it is that you wanted to say.
Ah, your new friends, are they trustworthy?
They can be a bit of a pain at times, she looks at Belsay, but they are true to their word. I trust them.
I may
They have
speak
not
freely
given
in
me...
front of them then.
Oui, certainement, you may. Ah, and then she leans in and whispers into his ear. They do not know me or with whom I associate. Please maintain the confidentiality, oui?
Do I hear that from where I am? I know you was
You're some
10,
15, 20 feet away. She says it
20
quietly
feet.
enough to where it's a from your position.
Mm-hmm.
As you say this, he nods and audibly to the rest of the group says, "They came looking for you. Interestingly enough, the same number. I don't know if it was the same. I was not there. I was merely given the message by an associate." Thought it curious for a cultist to be seeking you out. Such far outreaches from their normal habitats near the moorlands. Strange indeed. And I was coming out this way. Heard you might be happening by, he says with a smile, revealing a full set of pearly white teeth. I was on assignment picking up some weapons here in Garlecton, as fate would have it.
Oh, my friends, allow me to introduce an associate of mine. This is Krenko Turnbolt. He has been a friend of mine for a great deal of my time here in the land of Eberron. He is someone that we can trust.
What did you say his name is?
I'll copy and paste it. Krenko Turnbolt. Coming right up on the chat.
Shout out to Malcolm and my Goblin deck with the Krenko. I think they're the only people who understand. Maybe some others out there.
Krenko.
Played against the Krenko deck a couple weeks ago.
Did you obliterate it?
No, I was playing Chisgoria, so I got my butt handed to me. Not by
I'm
Kinko,
sorry.
sadly.
Monsieur,
Go.
I do not understand what. I know you are here on the business, but tell me again what you know of these cults and why they are following us and what we are to do now. Are we in the danger from them or others as well?
It
They
seems to
said that
be
they have been scrying us for some time now.
the danger seems to be subsided, at least at this point. But yes, I did fear that they were going to come after you, and that their intentions were less than friendly.
Is
They
there
may
anyone
not.
else after us here?
I do not think their number falls to this few, and expected them to send a much larger dispatch to handle you. Perhaps they have underestimated you.
Do you know anything of this Rakshasa creature? He apparently is named Durgis. He may perhaps
Rakshasa.
reside in the grey mists. I would like to seek him out most especially.
Rakshasa do not often sort with civilized people. It's very rare to spot one, and especially a city such as Scarlacton. Very strange. You say he was with these blue cultists.
I was not there for most of the fight. Could any of you elaborate on what was said and done? With
He
him?
implied that they were his students or his proteges of some sort.
Rakshasa teaching blue cultists. Interesting. I have no idea what that would mean. The Rakshasa, some of them, fall under an organization known as the Lords of Dust. They have one mission, one goal: to bring about all the old overlords back to the surface of Eberron, unleashing them from the hells of Kyber. Not far off from perhaps the purpose of a blue cultist, their main deity being Ulazurak, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah, we all correct now.
Strangely enough, this does kind of fit together. However, I never thought the Rakshasa would align with any humanoids. These are clearly neophytes. He points down to some of the dead human blue cultists.
They're clearly what?
Neophytes. Students, novices.
Mm.
You are lucky to have faced only beginners, learners.
The Rakshasa was certainly set to be a challenge.
And
But
the
he left.
cultists, there can be ones that are far stronger than these. That is what you are implying.
Rakshasa are wise as they are powerful. They have extremely powerful scrying abilities. Some of them even have powerful cloud magics and immunities to them. They've been known to be called wind riders, floating in and out of planes seamlessly.
What other information do you have from us, my friend? Any news of the rumblings of the war? Any concerns regarding the leadership of the various nations?
Nothing the newspapers can't tell you, although I tend to keep my nose out of them. Filled with lies and false propaganda.
We all
Nations
know where
prostrating
the
against one another.
but we all know where the real news comes from, Krenko, and it is not the newspapers. Surely you have heard a whisper here and there of the goings on that might aid us in our predicament.
My contacts here in Carlicton tell me that the great ruler in Korth is preparing for some kind of a battle. With whom? I do not know. Although it's reported that the number of catapults, battering rams, and siege equipment he's been gruelingly producing within his keep has grown so large he's had to stock some of it outside the castle walls, leading passers-by to be aware of perhaps a great siege occurring soon. My contact tells me they haven't seen so many war machines since the beginning of the last war. Oh, Warforged have been outlawed, certainly. But as you can see here in the streets of Carlacton and in Korth, weapon production is still a major means of income and economy. War sells.
It sounds to me as if they are perhaps are preparing for something that they may know is coming. You never know.
I have learned but whispers of these things. I have shared all that I know with you. I merely come here to warn you of these cultists. I see that you have had made easy work of them. But I will give you this one last warning. These are indeed students. I can tell. They are young. And while cults often seek the young and impressionable, the blue cultists are an old faction, and have many old members, much powerful in the magical arts. You would be careful. Take caution next time you mix with them. You may find more skillful fellows than these.
Now, see, that is indeed information most reliable. If we did not have it, perhaps next time that we saw 8 strangers in blue robes, we would have thought it would be a fight as simple as this. Thank you, Krenko, for that assistance. Please, come join us on our airship for a dinner before we depart. Hmm?
Ugh. I suppose it's probably better than whatever swill they're supplying in the room that I purchased. You know me, always saving a silver where I can.
Krenko. You never paid for a thing in your entire life, but that didn't mean that you one day wouldn't have to eat bad fish because you could only swipe a few coppers. Hmm?
Oh, I said I paid for it. I didn't say I paid for it with my own silver.
Should we run to the ship, everyone? I am starving.
I am beyond done with the city.
Yes, I've seen enough of this place for a lifetime.
Balsec can clean up his little mess, and she'll cast Dimension Door and hop into it with Krenko to the ship. And you see 2 giant columns of ice pull up in front of her with shimmering glass in between. And she takes Krenko's hands. A new trick I learned. Hmm? And she walks through it with him.
I love it.
Laren, did you want to talk to one of these?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I could talk to one of these that has passed.
Do you want to take it with us?
As morbid as that sounds, actually, that probably would work well.
How distinct are these robes that they're wearing? And I know they're blue robes, but
You could easily
are they,
spot them out of a crowd, I would say.
I mean, do they look like a custom job? Is it something you could buy somewhere?
I would say like handmade for sure. Probably not something that you could buy in the marketplace. They do have what looks to be some kind of insignia right around their belt line, or it's more of like a looped rope, and that is the figure of Dula Zurak coming out of the mist, which is basically like a bunch of rough etchings, kind of hard to make out, abstract art.
Spooky. Do we want some of their robes as well? As I say in Bayern, you never know.
Oh no. Did we find anything searching their bodies?
I don't know if anybody searched their bodies besides Solitude, but if someone did, that's my fault.
Well,
Okay, I will do so now.
Belsley would have made it at least a little easier for you. He was in the middle of lining up the bodies and stripping off their blue robes to put to the side.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Leave the most intact corpse with their robe on. I have reasoning.
Bizarre request.
It is
a blade on each
Love
of the
it.
blue cultists and a total of 17 silver pieces.
They'll say,
Very aesthetic of them.
this is a odd request, but the one that is the least bloodied, could you wrap him up tight in a cloak and see if you can fit him through there? And I take my bag of holding
Jesus.
and open it up to...
some of us have Dimension Door.
Do you want to take it with you? That would work as well.
They'll say
Sure.
mid rap of cultists be like, yes, here.
I'll take 10 minutes here and cast Gentle Repose.
Perfect.
Preserve him for later. Also, dead bodies tend to stink after a while, especially in this kind of
humidity. Yes.
That's all I got.
I think there's one more thing that I would like to do in the city before we leave, but I shall make most haste. Shall we meet back in the ship?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
I will wait for the city guard and deposit these two to their care. I will be on the ship momentarily.
Very well. Thank you, Orochi, for taking one of the bodies. And
My pleasure.
Baron's gonna try and hurry so she doesn't keep the group waiting. She runs off.
As Lyran goes to run her errand, Belse waits for the town guard to stroll by. Let's take a quick 5-minute break.
Sounds good.
Hey, break time.
Wow.
Thank you.
Trying to get somebody
While I have it open, do we get robes and things from these guys, and how many?
It sounds like you get all but one of the robes was taken.
8?
Yeah, we'll open up the portable hole and we'll just kind of laundry the robes in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've got like a mega
portable hole. That's not what I gave it to you for.
What did you give it to him for?
That's exactly what I would use a portable hole for, by the way.
Like just putting random stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean it's a glorified 15 by 15 foot room, right?
I think it's a 15 by 15. I don't actually think there is a dimension for the room.
It's less glorified as you dump stuff into it.
I love that.
Just put stuff in.
Well, my car is my portable hole. I just throw everything in my trunk.
the office, right?
Yeah.
Bar is the office. It's also the lunchroom.
6 circular sheet, 6 feet in diameter,
10 feet deep.
10 feet deep. Yeah.
It's on a different plane.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Any creature inside it.
The whole potable.
Oh, cool. So fuck, that's awesome. You could fit anyone in there, fold it up and take it, and they stay inside.
There's no air in there, so just,
For 10
there's
minutes.
that. Yeah.
Doesn't say 10 minutes.
It does. A breathing creature within a closed portable hole can survive for up to 10 minutes, after which time it begins to suffocate.
Oh, yep, there. Yep, right there.
You said
About
that.
two-
You said that last part so cheerfully.
2 lines past where I stopped reading.
Oh my goodness.
You will suffocate after 10 minutes. No problem.
No problem. You have 10 whole minutes.
Plenty of time. Plenty of
That's
time.
100. That's 100 combat rounds.
Hey, if we played an auto gnome or a warforged, we wouldn't even matter. Or undead.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's exactly what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just all do what Orochi's doing, and we'll be fine.
Replace our bodies with a warforce.
Yeah.
It's only a DC 10 strength check to force your way out, though.
That's I mean, that's not
God.
surprising.
Oh my god.
If the hole is folded up, a creature within the hole's extra dimensional
Oh
space
my
can use
God.
an action to make a DC 10 strength check. On a successful check, the creature forces its way out and appears within 5 feet of the portable hole, or the creature carrying
That'd
it.
be good. That'd be a good way to sneak somebody into something, or in or out. To say, hey, just hold your breath, or after 10 minutes, start holding your breath, and we'll sneak somebody in somewhere.
Just make sure.
If it has the air bubble spell, they could give themselves much more air in the portable hole.
We'll just make sure whatever party member goes in there isn't Tyrus or Lyra, because I think they both have bags of holding. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Unless you want to go to the astral plane for forever.
Yeah. Well, it's not
Randomly.
forever. It's just you just randomly get placed somewhere in the astral plane with all the stuff that was in both bags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blue.
Actually,
I've always wanted
It's
to do
just
that.
so
I've
funny the
always
way you
wanted
say
to
it,
do
though.
that.
It's so funny the way he's reading off all these facts. Yeah, you'll just be lost in the astral plane.
forever. It's fine.
No big deal. For all eternity. For all eternity. Just you in the astral plane, all by yourself. No problem.
One day, someone's gonna forget that they have a bag of holding, and they're going to jump in the portable hole for whatever reason, and we're all gonna get screwed.
Don't.
You'll just create a wormhole or a dark hole, a black hole, and kill us all.
Yeah, any
No
creature
problem.
within 10 feet of the gate is stuck through it to a random location on the astral plane.
Don't
Gate closes.
tempt me.
It's one way over.
Yeah, I don't see the downside.
I've
We
always
all
wanted.
decide that we just don't want to deal with this anymore. We're just we're out. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's how it works.
We're just gonna go away forever.
I want to do that so bad. Oh my god. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Though you're fighting a dragon, let it swallow you whole, and then stick the bag inside of the pocket inside the dragon, and suddenly all 10 feet of the inside of the dragon is just sucked into the astral plane and it's dead.
Steve, can you turn your camera on so we can watch your head explode? Because it looked like you're about to.
That was hard to say, but you know what I meant, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna be back.
See a dragon poured out with a bag of holding now.
But yeah, air bubble spell. We definitely need to get this.
Yeah.
You create a spectral globe around the head of a willing creature you can see within range. The globe is filled with fresh air that lasts until the spell ends. Duration of the spell is 24 hours, and it's not concentration.
If you got hear me out though. If you got a really long straw and stuck it at the end of the portable hole before you fold it up, could you just breathe through that?
I'm gonna say no, but maybe.
But You never know. In the words of Faerun.
Folding the cloth closes the hole.
What if it's an extra dimensional straw?
I would be impressed that you found an extra dimensional straw.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
common magic item. I love the portable hole.
Such a fun item.
It really is. It's so underutilized. Like, I understand why people take bags of holding. I get it, but the portable hole's so much more fun.
I don't know why the portable hole is rarer than the bag of holding.
Yeah, you'd think the, I guess, more technically useful bag of holding would be a lot rarer, or maybe that's why it's not as rare, is because more people can use the bag of holding.
I guess also
Easily.
because the bag of holding does not the bag of holding has a weight limit while the portable hold does not.
Yeah, I guess
You
you.
can put a 10 million pound statue in your portable hold.
Well,
I
also
don't even know that.
you have to get into the portable hole. Like you have to. It's not just like you can reach in it and pull something out. You actually have to like get in there and pull something out. So you have to go down the 10 feet if it's at the bottom to get it out. So it's a little less convenient. Hmm.
Well,
What?
also you can put anything. The portable hole has such a big entrance that you can put almost anything in. A 6-foot diameter hole is ginormous.
It's
Huge.
very big.
Like
That's huge. You can almost actually stretch out in that.
yeah. I mean, it's also 10 feet deep after that, so I could stand up inside it.
That's like what, 60 cubic feet or whatever.
Something like that.
Sure. I don't know.
60. By volume of a
Lot of
cylinder
space.
is pi times r squared.
Well, wow.
Pi
I'm
r
sorry,
cubed? I think it's pi r
my
cubed.
my eyes glazed over a little bit. I don't know.
I'm just gonna Google
Volume of a cylinder is pi r cubed.
volume
I like
of
my
a
math of 60.
cylinder.
No, pi r squared, the height of the cylinder. So it would be
10 by
3
6.
squared is 9. 9 times the height is 10. 90 times pi
Wait,
is
wait. It's 10 foot deep,
uh-huh.
and the radius is what?
The radius is 3 feet because it's
Radius
6
is
foot
3.
diameter.
That is 282 cubic feet because Dr. Google has a thing where you just plug in the numbers and it does math for you.
Yes.
But I wanted to do the math.
I'm sorry, I was faster.
I wanted to be a nerd.
You
I was
wanted to
getting
use
close.
PEMDAS.
All I had to do was say 3 times 90 is 270 plus 0.14 times 9.
You were
I love-
almost there. You were almost there.
I love that you started that out like it was going to be just 2 point whatever times something, and then you just kept on adding small little things. It's like, well, it's not such a small problem anymore. The more you add on to it.
I like to do my math in parts. Makes it easier, especially percentages.
I like calculators, or preferably smart people who can just do it for me.
Steve's guy.
Hi.
That's the move. Surround yourself with
Hi,
smart
that's
people.
me.
You'll always be a happy
Yep.
person.
Oh yeah,
That's true. That's true.
all my friends around me now are primarily computer engineers, so they're all super smart. And I'm just here like, I build models for fun.
Don't worry, man. I'm the burnt cookie in my group too.
Aw.
The burnt cookie in the group.
That one stayed in a little too long.
Woof.
Sorry.
I've never sympathized more. I feel like that's a really cute nickname for someone. Oh, aren't you just my little burnt cookie?
Oh, that's terrible.
I am the burnt
I love
cookie.
it.
What can I say? Cookies are a good thing, though. Either way, right?
Burnt cookies are sad. I'm sorry.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
You just want to throw them away. All right. Well,
I mean,
Well, it's like you eat it because you want it to be good because it's a cookie, and then it's just sad and disappointing, and then you end up throwing it away after a couple bites.
well that's
You
so
know what?
true.
She's absolutely right.
That's so true.
Burnt cookie is just like yeah. There's nothing else, meant for the trash like a burnt cookie.
all right, Gan, you heard him. To the
I
trash.
didn't mean it like
To
that.
the garbage
Nope.
we go.
Nope. 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 Didn't mean it like that.
I blame the portable hole for this conversation. So
Yeah.
I do too.
It is the fault of the portable hole.
Wasn't my
So keep in
choice.
mind, your portable hole can hold 282 cubic meters of liquid, which is a lot.
or that many burnt cookies.
Several blue cultists, dirty laundry.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Kicking robes in there. Let's see here. Bluey and Gragas have made their way back to the ship at this point as well.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think we all
so
have.
can I say something real quick?
Maybe
So
they're in.
you know you can't leave Orochi alone. So
Mm.
when he
Rochi.
so when he gets to the ship, he gets there probably a little bit after Solitude, but he dimensions door to his room and he wants to inspect the body of the cultist. He wants to do like some type of, I don't know what check I have to do, but I want to just see what race the cultist is because you said he is kind of like fiendish or undeadish.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wanted to check that out. So what check would I do for that?
Go ahead and do an investigation for this one.
Okay. Let me pull that up. Intimidation. Here we go.
Ooh.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
You begin to pull back the hood, analyze the face, the ears. Everything about the creature looks to be humanoid in nature.
He waves Anko over because Anko should be in his room also. Anko, we encountered this fellow and a bunch of his friends at the marketplace. They came to attack us. We subdued this one. What do you make of this? He seems fiendish to be honest with you, but on the outside he appears to be human. Have you seen any of his type?
Yes. Yes. Back in the forge, there was one of his type there. Researching, studying.
Oh, really?
Yes. They're terrifying beings. They become something else when they make their vow, you see. They
Interesting.
accept possession. If that makes sense. He looks
Interesting.
at you not wanting to have to further explain.
Well, I won't press the matter further. Your insights are quite helpful. I will relay this to the rest of the party. Thank you. And he'll pick up the body and he will head to, I guess, the cargo hold. You don't want to put this anywhere else. He'll try to time it where the rest of the staff won't see him with a dead body. Yeah, so he'll try to wait till the coast is clear before he moves to the cargo hold with the body, and he'll just wait there for the rest of the party, or Lyra at least, to come back.
Solitude would have whipped the crew into shape for making a nice sumptuous dinner, and then retired to her even more sumptuous room with Krenko, and reclining on her little giant bed and smoking on the hookah, she will say, "And Monsieur Krenko, you do not perhaps have a scroll or item or some other way to assist me in comprehending various languages that I may not speak at this exact moment? Or perhaps you know where I could obtain such an item, or thing, or scroll, or whatever?
Seeking to
Puff,
be a
smoke.
linguist now, Solitude.
You know I am not much of an academic, Monsieur Kunkel, but let's just say there may come occasion in the near future where I need to know some things that I could not read right now. Trust me, I will not be going to school anytime soon.
If I know anything of you, the only time you have a book in your hand is to gain an advantage over perhaps an opponent of some kind, or an enemy, an adversary. You have
It's a
some
good
kind
hiding
of...
place
Ah,
for the dagger as well. Although, I have discovered a tome of some interest, and she reaches into her pouch and pulls out Tusk Love. I am over halfway through this book. It is most interesting. Have you ever read anything like this book?
Oh boy.
he
This
raises a
Tusk Love.
Curious eyebrow. Obviously not his taste of book.
Oh,
no.
Franco, it is quite the romance. It is written by Matilda Mercenaria. It describes a quite saucy relationship between Oscar, a half-orc, dashing half-orc warrior, and Guinevere,
He
daughter of
fidgets,
a
visually uncomfortable.
traveling merchant. A forbidden love, a forbidden romance.
Pulling at his collar now. You can see the steam coming from it.
Uh, anyway, it is a recommendation. Most
Anyway,
of their
about
books.
those languages you wanted to learn,
We can go, yes.
if
Mhm.
you wanted, I suppose I could teach you what I know.
I don't know if it works like that. I think we would have to enter some sort of fiendish blood pacts from the moment I was born. That is typically how I
No,
learn
no,
my magic.
Solitude. You'd need to do it the good old-fashioned way, not by magic. We'd have to spend some time with one another.
Learn a language?
I do have things to complete, but you are one of my favorites, after all.
You want to hang out here and teach it to me?
Well, not particularly, but if that's your request, I suppose I must grant it.
Go.
I feel bad I failed you in delivering this message, even though you handled yourself well, and your friends seem to have given you some aid, of course, but I miss
How
you,
about these?
Solitude. I wish you well. There's nothing
Oh,
else I
very
can do
sweet,
for you
Franco.
but this. Of course, I'll do it.
All right. How about these? I think we have a little more time here before we depart. If you cannot steal something for me that will work, then yes, you are going to have to teach me how to read the demonic language. Some way or other. So go. Try to steal something, or you're going to be stuck on this ship with me for days and days and weeks.
He looks around the market, looks back at you, looks around the market.
This is a military outpost, Solitude. If I'm caught stealing, I'll be thrown in the galleys. Quicker than you could say
You're
catch.
Crackco Turnbolt. You are never. No one can catch you stealing. You are a little obvious with the giant glowing beard, but perhaps if you were to put a cloak over it or something, you might be less noticed. And I will tell you, there was a shop around the marketplace. You turn 2 rights, 1 left, and go down the dark alleyway. And I believe you may find something there. Or also at the location where I acquired these, and she pulls out her elegant black wormwood wand. She gives some directions there. Yeah, you can take some gold if perhaps you have to buy, but I will be most disappointed if you have to spend the money to acquire this item.
I'm gonna have you roll. Let's see here. That's a tough decision. But all right, we're going with persuasion.
Okay, okay. Here's the persuasion roll. Only a 10.
Solitude, you don't want me to get made to work as a kitchen hand for the next several weeks paying off a debt to some merchant, do you? That's not even the harshest punishment that they have here in Carlacton for thieves. He looks around as he says this quietly.
But of course not.
Already
But you
missing a
cannot
pinky
tell me
finger.
that
He shows you a four-fingered hand.
Yes, I know the story. I have heard it 1,000 times. I have heard it many times, but the mighty clan Boromar, you are not afraid of a little marketplace vendor or two? We should be able to slink this way and that.
Not in my own city. He puffs up his chest a bit.
Well, I suppose you will just be stuck here with me.
All right. He skulks around the side of Solitude.
Wait, that persuaded you to leave, or did that persuade you to stay?
No, I'll go and do your bidding. I'm off.
Wow, I figured staying with me was typically a treat, but okay.
I've
Remember,
suddenly realized that you are like bitter wine. An acquired taste, most certainly.
my dear Crinkle, listen. You can stay here and be safe. I just figured you would like the challenge. If it does not work, do not risk it and come back here. But you can do it. It will be fun. Now go on, my brave Oscar. Go acquire your item for the beautiful, innocent Guinevere.
Cranko
She bats her eyes.
skulks away, immediately beginning to move stealthily through the various crates and wooden barrels and things of that manner that are strewn about the wharf here.
Oh, I was on the ship with him, but I'll redimension him out. Sorry.
Gotcha. That's right. You
We were on the ship, but that's okay. Yeah. No worries.
And I think meanwhile in the marketplace, Lyra has happened across a book and magical items vendor, various scrolls and tomes strewn about their little tent or stand. And while the person who's manning the tent looks to be rather ragged, their clothing dirty, they have a clean face. It's a young man, probably in his 20s, and his eyes have a brilliant gleam to them, showing an astute nature.
Hello there. I was hoping that you might have some more rare and hard to find reading material.
Oh, but of course. We have several fine novels. Were you looking for something entertainment, education? What's your
Something
fancy?
a bit more, shall we say, magical.
Ah, Are you buying this as a gift? He smiles, reading the customer that stands in front of him. Or
Well,
for yourself?
a bit of both.
Well, multiple
One
purchases.
item for
Exciting.
myself, yes, and one for a gift.
If I might ask, is there anything particular you had in mind? Perhaps a text you were looking for, or a subject matter? We have a broad depth of magical scrolls and spells and books here.
Well, I was hoping, since in my days I've heard of a specific tome that can enhance one's capabilities. And I'm also looking for a spell scroll or something of such that decently powerful. Maybe something of use that a wizard could use.
Excitedly, he reaches underneath what looks to be a small counter standing in front of him. Can't believe someone's finally asking for something like this. You have no idea how many idiot, lug, thieving scoundrels I have to deal with on a daily basis here in Carlacton. Even those native to the
What?
new city.
Really? Well, I'm glad you have been able to keep it safe for what must have been waiting for me.
I think so. If you have the money, that is, of course. Or the coin, he says. He pulls out what looks to be a set of leather-bound books that are in kind of a sleeve, so to speak. And fits them tightly in there, and he pulls out one of them, and he says, perhaps this would meet your fancy. As he shows you a beautiful leather-bound book that says on the front cover, Leadership and Influence.
Hmm. I think that would be lovely. What is the price for such a title as this?
He looks around, looking to see if anybody is in earshot, or really looking around at all in the general direction. For someone like yourself, a fellow intellectual, I can let it go for, let's say, 500 individually, 400 apiece for the whole set.
All right. And of a spell scroll, if I were to get that as well.
Are you planning on buying just the one tome? He says, like almost teetering on the verge of breaking into a frenzied excitement.
You know, I have several companions that might be able to benefit from some of these. If you find, say, good spell scroll for me, I think I could possibly have the whole set relieved from the poor shelf that it has been waiting on for so long.
Oh, with several friends? Surely you need several gifts. Tell you what, if you buy this set, I'll throw in something special for you. Something I think you'll like.
Oh,
He takes out
excellent.
a scroll that on both sides of it is capped with little tiny pieces of what looks like copper. And he takes those off and unfurls it in front of you. And you see that it is a spell scroll detailing this particular spell. I'm going to paste this in game chat. If
Okay.
I can figure out how to operate a keyboard.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
I've done it.
My God, man, he's done it.
This is synaptic static.
Yes, I think my friend would like this very much.
I love Sireball.
All right. Whole set and the scroll as well, then.
Holy crap.
An even 2,000 then. He does calculating in his head.
Thank you. She'll do that, and she starts counting out and tosses him an extra 200 just because he's been from one intellectual to another, and for keeping them safe for me.
Thanks you graciously, and gives you a bow so deep that his dirty robes scrape the surface of the ground.
Well, 'twas a pleasure. What was your name?
People call me Quintus.
Quintus. 'Tis a pleasure. If I come back by this way, I'll be sure to stop by your shop.
Follows with another deep bow and asks if you'd like something straight. Perhaps.
Oh, a satchel would always be convenient.
And politely, he puts the books into the satchel, and then, like a gentleman, he attempts to set it over your shoulder, like someone would help someone put their coat on.
She'll just reach her arm kind of straight out. Oh, it's all right. Around the streets, I prefer to keep anything I'm carrying in front of me, if you understand.
Of course, of course. Be careful, my lady.
Thank you. And she will bow her head and walk out.
It's like a relatively heavy bag. It would be like akin to walking with some groceries, right? So it's kind of what you're doing right now.
Okay. Lyran's actually pretty strong. Don't.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not discounting her strength at all. This is.
Yeah, it's still.
This is her now.
It's
doing her stroll with the bag.
It's more, awkward than heavy. And she had messaged Belsay earlier. Belsay, I am headed to the ship now. I have actually found what I was looking for and more. However, would you mind meeting me on the path towards the ship? Would not mind some company. And she will see if he would meet her kind of between the market and the ship, and then head the rest of the way with him.
Have the guards come and
if that has happened,
taken the remaining cultists? Hello?
That is the thinking silence.
The biggest kind of silence there is.
Oh. That's my bad. I was not thinking silence. I was muted silence. Balsay, you're standing over a few naked dead bodies right now. Am I correct?
Well, he's lined them up to the side and has the two other living cultists bound and he's just chilling.
Good deal.
Maybe he's like, I don't know, cleaning off his sword and gauntlets from punching the shit out of some of these guys.
You see a soldier happen by with a familiar-looking elf commoner, and she points in the direction of Balsay. That's one of them right there. They were fighting just a moment ago. Looks like one side's won. You stop there.
Belsay sitting on a box looks around and I hadn't
Sharp.
planned on going anywhere.
Sharp.
Oh no, he has a like a cloth that he's wiping blood off of the weapon. So no.
Stop that! Stop wiping that blood right now. Is that better?
Yes.
Good deal.
I hadn't planned on moving nor
Explain yourself at once. What's happened here?
well, myself and my compatriots were assaulted by these cultists and we defended ourselves.
Looks to the elf commoner. Assaulted? Who started it? These in the blue, or that stranger over there, full of blood? My God, man, he says as he takes a second look at you. I don't really know. I just, out of nowhere, they all sort of appeared. They slunk from out of the shadows and then begun fighting. Though, one of them in the blue did say something rather nasty before the fighting commenced. I don't remember what it was, but it sounded threatening.
Belsay points to the cultist. I think that guy. I think that was one of the guys that died. So Belsay points to one of the bodies and says, "I believe it was him."
Well, not as if we can ask him at this point, is it?
Belsay gestures to the two he has bound and gagged next to him. But you can ask them. I made sure they lived.
You there? You're not from around here. What
No.
business have you in the city?
We sought the temple.
Ah,
You can ask the. Sorry, Gan. I'm totally blanking. What were those guard guys that we were the towers in the towers? What are they called? Yes, you can go ask the sentinels for confirmation if you need. We've made friends with them, so they can vouch for our business in the city. I wanted to make sure someone was here to take these prisoners and make sure no one else was hurt.
he looks at the moment like he's about to try and scold you again, but flabbergasted a bit by your response. That's the right thing to do.
Absolutely. So perhaps you should gather some of your companions and take these bodies away before the smell really starts to hit your market. And now that I've made my peace, I think I shall be on my way. You've been a good man and a good soldier, so I respect your service in this city. Thank you very much.
Wait just a minute there. Wait just a minute. This is all making way too much sense. You there. Where are you from? He points to the elf commoner. Are you with him? Are you pulling one over my head? No, I came and found you. Why would I? Please, sir, listen to this man. He's speaking reason. He points.
I don't know him. He ran. He was here when they began to attack, and he ran, assuming to go get the guards. It was quite brave of him to go seek help instead of just fleeing to safety. So, much respect kind sir. You did well.
Anyone would do the same, I would expect in my position. He nods to the soldier, who looks at him. Raised eyebrow, looking at Belse again. All right. Where are you headed now?
Back to my ship. The big flying one over there, and Belse gestures to the big flying ship parked over in the sky.
And you? He points to the elf commoner. She responds, I have booked a charter. I'm headed out of the city as well. Very well. On your way, both of you. I don't want to see you in this city. And if I do, I'll take both of you to the gallows myself.
Belse just kind of snorts and smiles and walks by, pats the elf guy on the shoulder. Good job again. Walks off.
Fucking
You
nice.
hear grumbling something about night shift and always having to clean up the messes on the docks as he walks past you and begins to slowly drag the bodies out of view.
What? What was that, Malcolm? Guess nothing. You said something.
Oh, I was talking to Google. Sorry, I was asking
Oh.
Google to turn off the kitchen lights.
Oh, okay. Belse will probably at this point, having received Lyra's message, will go find her.
And she's waiting kind of around the corner, just outside the alley. Oh yeah, you can just click on my token or thing on the side there.
See Belse walking out, sheathing his new sword at his hip.
When Belse comes out, you can learn just kind of propped up against the little boxes here, and she's been taking things out of a satchel and putting a few things into her bag of holding that she has.
Been shopping, have you?
Yes, let's just say I had insight of something around here that might be of your interest and of several interest. I know you're not as huge of a reader as I am, but I think I might have found something for you. And she'll pass around the book. Look at it once we're back on the ship, though.
Thank you. I shall enjoy it, and I'll let you know how it ends. Unless you want to read it later yourself.
Maybe much later. And
Maybe after your lifetime is over.
oh,
wow, oof.
I mean, it is 100 years, so I don't think you're going to live 100 more years. Isn't your lifespan like 100 years max?
Bumming everybody out. She
Sorry, man.
You never know.
Right. My God.
As I say, it's better.
as they say, you never know.
All right. Well, now that we've all found out Belse's going to die,
Right.
The
He's not
The curse of
marked for death,
mortality,
he has the
sorry.
mark of death. I suppose they're both the same, kind of.
tomato, tomato.
tomato. You're dying tomorrow. Let's call the whole thing off.
Ouch.
Wow. All right. Belse jumps off the side of the ship.
Sorry.
Jesus,
D4
man.
psychic.
That was
Yeah, I've taken
done.
psychic damage.
Morbid as ever. Let's go.
Oh boy! So Belse follows Lyra back onto the ship.
Also a skilled vocalist, so.
Is the rest of the party up here?
NPCs are up there for sure. Yep.
Is there anybody who's not on the ship now?
All aboard.
I guess we're all here then.
Seems so.
Franco may still be out, possibly, but
Who? Oh, the no, right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That was a particularly short visit, says Shiro, as you all climb back aboard at one point or another.
Was it? It felt like weeks.
Good day here. I suppose I can understand your meaning. Garlicton is a dull place.
It's a beautiful city, but little for us here, I think.
Where are we off to then?
Where are we off to? Did we?
We
As a
have
group?
not discussed that.
Okay,
Yep, that's all we need to.
Yes, it'd be a good time to discuss it now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Roach is going to say, I, for one, vote that we go to the Reptile Sanctuary. I have some rather urgent business there. I was informed by my, let's say, temporary comrades that the very man I've been looking for has been found. They're keeping an eye on him now. He hasn't been aware of their presence. He says the man's been holed up there for days. I would rather go there sooner than later, before the man leaves. Capture him alive. I believe he's the one responsible for stealing the egg. You can understand why I want to go there rather sooner than later.
Additionally, I do not wish to be responsible for these salamander eggs in my hatch.
That also.
Well, if I remember correctly, that's not terribly far from here, right?
I believe that's right.
Could be rather close.
Wasn't it? It was literally like
Yeah, it's like right
20
next.
minutes, like 20 minutes away, right?
Yeah, it's just to the corner store.
Perhaps we should head there. I mean, we'll be there within 20 minutes. Would we be all amenable to that?
Makes sense. What
Yeah.
after that?
if it is a quick trip, I suppose. I really think that our business should be focused on the, I don't know, Lord of the Blades and this Warforged army, and not.
Didn't we have a deal, Solitude? Didn't we say once we investigate the Lord of Blades, we would go to the Reptile Sanctuary?
And we did promise the salamanders back in the Warforged that we would see their young delivered to safety.
Yeah, You notice that Solitude has changed into a very comfortable set of loungewear.
What? Solitude's bumming around in her PJs now.
Oh my god, she's wearing yoga pants.
Yeah, hot pants on.
Yep. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Wow.
And and she's got granny slippers on.
These
And
are
leg
not the
warmers.
slippers. These are not the slippers of the granny. These are
Oh
dance
God!
shoes.
Somebody.
No, those are granny
Please
slippers. I'm
erase the
Those
sorry.
are definitely granny slippers. Sorry, bud.
No. See the points, and she stands up on her tiptoes.
Exactly.
They are the reinforced front. I will show you on the trip. These are just my warm up items. But I suppose you're right. A deal is a deal. But we should get back quickly. I still think we may have the time to stop this unleashing of the shock troops if we can act quickly.
Do you think that
I
is
think we did
we're
enough
able
to.
to do at this time?
Hmm?
Do you think we have enough information, enough power to do that at this time. I don't even know where we would go or where we would begin.
We still have not investigated the Kenneth Enclave.
It's true.
And
I
of
think
course, right near there is the location of the demonic tome.
The real reason why you were in a hurry.
Yes,
Sure.
that seems to be your biggest concern.
I disagree.
Why do you need these
wholeheartedly.
demons?
Orochi,
What do you need these demons for?
my concern is the main mission and stopping the Lord of the Blades and Zula Zurak. If we need to stop off for your chicken egg, I suppose we can, but
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just was curious why you're so adamant on getting this book. You saw what demons did to Kenneth, didn't you? I would think you would see that as a warning.
We
it will
also
give me the
have
ability to have additional control when they are summoned. But yes, a demon is a notoriously cantankerous beast. The
We
upside
also-
has to match the downside. Yes,
we
that's
also
right, Phil.
have the issues of new dragon marks appearing and old ones resurfacing.
Indeed.
That surely cannot be a coincidence.
Well, while we ask all these big questions, perhaps we can simply focus on a more simple task. Orochi's quest is but, what, 20 minutes from here? By our ship? Perhaps we can go finish out whatever task it is he seeks to accomplish and do him that favor, and then we can focus on bigger events going forward. It is on the way to Metrol, which is what it sounds like we might be heading back to. Unless perhaps
Oh.
we could go to shit, what's the name of this? Unless perhaps we could make our way back to I think it was Korth, where I need to go to discover more information about my own mark.
And is Koth the same place where this great ruler is preparing for some huge battle? Storing up the equipment of the siege? The war machines?
It is, and they have a lightning rail station there, and you could drop me there. Convenient. I mean, if you wanted to, of course.
So perhaps we make our way to this reptilian sanctuary, drop off the eggs, get Orochi's egg, and from there we can decide Metrol or Korth.
Wonderful. I like that plan.
Is anyone opposed to this?
Sounds solid.
Oui, let us shove off, so to speak. Would you all mind waiting here real quick? I would like to show you something.
Is it another
By all
outfit,
means,
love? That's Grenko.
Anko, silence.
Oh.
She gives him the death stare.
He immediately purses his lips.
But yes, Monsieur, allies, notes. Shiro, we may head out.
Right, very
She
well.
disappears downstairs.
Now, Belse is not the most perceptive person ever, but Steve is quite curious. With the addition of Krenko,
Grenko.
Bingo Bango Bongo, being all cutesy, all cutesy with solitude. How's Gragas reacting to that? How's what's his? Is he over in the corner
hilarious.
stewing? I'm
Every
curious.
time this man has spoken, pretty much Gragas is just scowling and saying something under his breath, like, "Oh, not very tall, is he?" Maybe 7 inches tall.
Okay,
Rock is
after about
staring off
sorry.
the edge of the ship and just kind of standing there. He hasn't actually said anything with regards to this conversation everyone is having about the next destination. He is completely quiet, unusually.
After about 5 or 10 minutes, Solitude returns to the top deck. But we got to get the new screen. We got to get the screen up first.
Let me do some work here, folks, to get you summoned
Sorry.
back to the board.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Love the boat. Love the boat.
And I think you guys
Oh,
should.
so good. Nice.
You may be in the airship.
Nice. I like how Rock is sleeping in his bed.
It's been a long day.
Hey, Google, get your lights out. Is that yet another Solitude outfit?
She's waiting for everyone.
Oh,
Oh, there's a Solitude on the top deck in a totally different outfit.
oh.
Yes. I know later on you called these slippers of the granny. They are actually dance shoes from a style of dance that we have in my home world of Faerun.
Ah, I see.
I knew it was an outfit.
You
They
permit
just look
me?
strikingly similar to ones that my grandmother wore. Of
That
course.
is all right. You come from a culture far more primitive than mine, so it is understandable. But permit me, please, to demonstrate the style of the dance. I think it is quite beautiful. And if anyone wants me to teach it, I would like to see it spread from Faerun to Eberron. And from there to other worlds as well. And she'll proceed to float about and do the tiptoes and the plies and things like that and do a little Faerunian ballet routine for like 10 minutes or so.
Sirius will try to sneak off in the middle and go inside.
Oh,
Cranko and Gragas
There's-
are both in utter awe as Solitude begins to move with utter grace.
Well, hold on.
and
Let me
grace.
roll for it. I may fail. I may suck at it. So I do a guidance first and then performance. Performance or athletics, I guess. I'll try performance.
oh,
I do
you have
athletics.
I think even
Wow.
if you sucked at it, Gragas and
Oh, that's an easy
Cranko
card.
would probably
So
still be
let's
very interested.
see if I blow it or not. I rolled a
Oh.
1.
Oh, she blew it.
I'm burning my inspiration. I'm burning my inspiration.
Oh.
Oh my God.
There.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Really? We're using
Oh, wow.
inspiration.
There we go.
Use
There we
your
go.
inspiration.
23 plus 4. There we go. That's a 27 for the ballet roll. Phew.
Go ahead then, love. Try again as you stumble from Cranko and then Gragas. Pipe down, shorty.
Like her first move is like this play, and you hear this like her ankle, but then she kind of that's strange, and then she gets right out of it and floats about, doing quite the lovely Russian ballet-esque ballet routine.
Bluey leans over to you, Rock, and says, "Not exactly a winter dove, is she?"
Rock turns to
Yeah.
Bluey and Rock turns to Bluey and what? Yes, something of that nature. Like he was not paying any attention at all whatsoever.
Are you all right, Rock?
Rock looks off the side of the ship and then back and tries to focus on Bluey. If you've ever seen someone with ADHD try to look someone in the eye while they're having a conversation, it's a lot like that. Where he keeps trying to look Bluey in the face, but he keeps like his eyes keep trailing off in another direction completely. Everything's fine. I think I just need to rest. It was a trying day, I guess.
I think I'll join you. I do not understand human art. As he moves away from Solitude's dance.
I think I sometimes understand human art, but I think this is beyond any human art that I've ever experienced.
As you continue onward with each other, Gragas and Krenko seem to enjoy it.
I think that's because they're we'll just say affection can blind a man to many things.
I see.
Hmm.
He wanders off down the stairs onto the lower deck.
And Rock will follow slowly. A little lost in thought. Or perhaps not only his own thoughts.
Krenko magically produces roses and then presents them to Solitude after she finishes her dance.
Well, merci, Monsieur Franco. You were always a terrific audience member. Please, you and Gragus come down and join me in my lounge. We can discuss and enjoy my hookah and talk further.
Surely your room's a bit small for the three of us, eh, Solitude? Gragas says,
Oh.
looking at you suggestingly.
Actually, Mount, it is quite spacious. You would be most surprised, Gragus. You can even bring one of your barrels of the air with you. We could enjoy it as we travel.
This seems to tip him over the edge as he looks at you, smiles. All right then. Then he looks to Krenko and says, quietly under his breath, trying to make it so Solitude can't hear, I warn you, I eat nothing but onions and have terrible gas. And with that, he follows Solitude down the stairs towards her room.
So funny.
Dead.
So fucking funny. Just love the honesty.
Something like that, they'll say. It's continuous.
Yeah, and I'll just hold court with him and chateau Chez Solitude for the rest of the trip. Oh, Monsieur Franco, did you have any luck with the item that I was interested in?
Did you say Monsieur Rock?
No, I was asking Cranko.
Oh, sorry.
She was.
Monsieur Rock. No, I'm
Monsieur
here,
Cranko,
thanks.
have you had any luck with the item or scroll or whatever that I was looking for in the marketplace of Carlacton, or no? It is okay either way.
He reaches in behind his cloak, pulls out something from what looks to be a back pocket. Have I ever left you empty-handed?
I knew it! Splendid! Why do you think that you would have failed? Thank you very much. May I see it? What is it? What did you get?
I think I'll not be visiting Carlington anytime soon, for sure. But not a problem. My business there is concluded.
Well, merci. 1,000 times merci, Krenko. You are a dear friend indeed. Oh, and where are my manners? And she goes into a shelf or something and grabs a couple glasses and pours some ale and hands out drinks to Gragas and Krenko and herself. To a successful heist? Oui?
Gragas cheers you, downs whatever the contents of the cup are, and then takes a long pull off of his cask.
This is Gragus's own recipe from his hometown.
Gragas
I
just
find it to
responds by
have a
burping in the direction of Krenko.
sweet, smooth taste with a creamy, fluffy head to the top.
And then a toothy smile back at Solitude in compliment of his fine ale.
It is, it has no rival in this land, or perhaps even in Faerun, where I come from.
Krenko sips at it and smacks his lips in a way that shows that he appreciates the taste. It's quite good.
Now, out with it, Kranko. She claps her hands. What is it that you have? Is it, I want to see? Torment me no more.
He hands it over to you freely, and it's a small black leather book.
Okay, well, TC book. Okay, so what is, she opens the book tentatively.
Isn't this what you wanted? A modern study of languages?
Oh, it is a book to learn the language?
Yes. You said demonic, yes?
Oui, yes, that is what I said. Mm-hmm.
This book has several demonic languages.
Fantastic, and I just read it and it magically goes into my brain, oui? Or...
I should suspect it should take some time. As you begin to open the pages, you can see that the print on each page is absolutely minuscule. You'll need some kind of magnifying glass to read it.
It's
Yes.
amazing.
Oh,
Yes,
So funny. So
Yes, yes. This is a book. This is a book of reading to learn the language. Yes, yes.
You look at the
Learning,
text,
learning.
a
Yes.
couple
She
pages. You're like, this is
sucks
gonna
down some more
take
ale.
quite some time to read. You suspect
Oh
just by the
my
a glance of it, it would probably take you, we'll say 8 sessions worth of time to learn just one of the mere languages in the book.
Yes, yes.
Jeez.
Yes. You can always count on the crafty Cranko Turnboat to come through in a pinch. Merci. Merci, Cranko. Yes. So your debt to me is paid. We will. I
know
will
how
try
you
to
like to do
persuade the group.
things independently. Now you won't have to rely on me.
Oh, yes, yes. Yes, of course. But yes, I will try to convince the group to travel to the town with the lightning rail, and we can drop you off there, and you can travel back to Sean and be with your Boramar there, and we can. But it will be lovely to have you with us during this little bit of the journey.
Huh. Perhaps you can show me some new games if you've created any since last we met.
Oh yes, yes. I have the many games. I am thinking of one where you have these tokens. And your objects is to connect or combine 4 of them in a row or a line or perhaps the diagonal. And so I have one color token and you have the other, and we go back and forth taking the turns and try to line them up 4 in a row. I'm going to call it Combine the 4.
Gragas refills the mug that you gave him and lifts his cup to his mouth, and inside of his cup he says, "Suck up."
We will have the tournament. I bet we can get a few games in and see who is the champion as we travel. But I show you how it's done. And then she starts demonstrating the rules, and the camera flashes somewhere else. Hopefully.
John's like, all right, someone else take the wheel here, please.
Dulce goes to his room and opens up the book, looks on the cover of the book, and it's got a big buff man on it. It's like, well, this is a... Alright, Lyra, this is a bit strange reading, but see what it is, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. And after opening up the book, looking through the glossary a little bit, he's like, oh, okay. And he puts the book on the ground and begins to do push-ups while reading and using his tail to turn the pages as he reads.
Like it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take inspiration on your next dice roll for that description, sir.
Oh, thank you. It's a very strange book, but all right, I'll do exercises.
Dulce's just reading Men's Health right now.
Yeah,
GQ.
he's just chugging some protein powder. Yeah, pre-workout.
I think back then they ate raw eggs, like Gaston.
He's about to get an eating disorder. Roll for eating disorder.
Oh god.
Oh
I got to put a
no.
disclaimer out there in Twitch. We do not support eating disorders or adapting them at any point in your life. If you have them, we
No.
are apologetic towards you and hope you get better soon.
Yes.
Indeed.
They're very sad.
Indeed.
So that's what Belse is doing. Push-ups while reading.
Learn after resting in her room for a sec, goes to search for Tyrus. And is Tyrus outside right here?
She is. She has popped herself into a corner with a book.
Okay. Lyran was about to walk over to knock on the door, and she's like, oh.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that is actually where she is.
Oh.
Costume change for Lyran.
It's it's not a morph. Okay. Tyrus, I was actually looking for you.
I don't know about difficult to find.
Yes. Well, I was able to find some other reading that I thought you might find quite interesting. And she'll search through her bag of holding and pull out a book. Like, for in your spare time. If you would be interested. And
What's that?
It's gone. Oh, I went to another level.
You just hear Wayne's World music playing in the background as Lyra fades in and out. Different clothing.
Okay, I'm on the wrong level. I have to drop back down because I can't see anything. Where are we? There we are. Thank you. And it is titled Tome of Clear Thought.
Ooh.
She takes it. She kind of flips through it a little bit, cocks an eyebrow. This is interesting indeed.
Not only that, you're most welcome. I was thinking of you here, and yeah. Not sure if it is readily able to be used yet, but I figure you would be intrigued by it, if nothing else in the future. And she hands you the spell scroll of Synaptic Static.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That's a powerful spell. I imagine I could make good use of it. Thank you.
Most certainly. Are you doing all right? I know a lot has happened.
I am busy. There's quite a lot to do. and I'm trying to stay focused.
If at any time you do need just company reading, do let me know. It has been a while since I've just had someone that I could sit and study with.
Well, you know, that is generally what I am doing. And as I said, I'm not hard to find.
Well then, perhaps I shall visit you later. I have a less desirable delivery to make.
Oh,
Where's Rocktarin?
I believe he went to his room. He seems out of sorts. Just a moment.
I shall take that into consideration. And she will nod to Tyrus and head to the back where Rocktarin. Oh! Hello, Bluey. Is Bluey just sitting there in the hall?
Yeah. Mute
Apologies,
again.
I did not mean to linger.
Oh, it is quite alright. Is everything, well, situation considered, okay?
Well, I suppose. Well, if I'm honest, no, I don't think things are okay.
Thank you. I would always prefer you to be honest. I know many mortal races prefer the niceties of pleasant speech in the form of lies just to make them feel better, but I would rather you always just speak truth, even if the news is not pleasant.
I think we got lucky today, Lyra.
I believe we did too. I do not believe any of my spells would have been able to harm such a creature.
Then why did he run from us?
I think he was not necessarily afraid. I think that he was intrigued.
He obviously got what he wanted from the encounter and left. Calling out from around the corner. She's 15 feet away.
Oh yeah, she can totally hear. Yes, I believe he was gathering information, as apparently he has done for a while if he's been scrying on us. However, I intend to find a little bit more about this in a moment, as we ask that corpse a few questions. If you would not mind whenever we do so, it would benefit if the rest of you were close, just to help consider questions that we may ask, because we will only get one shot at this.
Should write your questions down beforehand.
That is a wise
Any
idea.
speak with dead has been wasted to that.
Lyra, there's one other thing I'm curious about.
Yes.
How did you know it was an illusion?
Honestly, that was just I guess. There was no sign of it flying up close.
And the mimic in the caves? Intuition as well?
Intuition as well. I have been around for a while. And somehow, against my own actions at times, I have survived for this nearly 300 years.
You are an extraordinary woman, Lyra Nathael.
I think maybe less extraordinary and more just too stubborn to die.
You have much living to do yet, I think. And I
Well.
think we should find a purpose for a long life for you.
I intend to live such a long life, and have one with purpose. I am no more playing games of the others. The excommunication from my house is painful, but also a blessing at the same time. I am no longer under their thumb.
Liren,
Yes. Background from the...
you said you're not able to see your family because they are there and you cannot go, right?
Yes, punishable by death.
The solution is obvious, you know.
A spell?
No. Your family gets themselves excommunicated as well.
If that is possible.
Dearest, you have a way of finding the extraneous details that others miss. How do you
Yes,
come
and then
by
I
this
miss
skill?
the large ones that everyone else sees.
I suppose a fair trade-off.
If you were to ask my mother, she would not say that it was a skill nor a gift.
Mothers are that way.
Oftentimes gifts are to curses.
Yes. Yes, they are. And she kind of reaches back behind her back and rubs her back a little bit.
I can just
But-
see Tears like crisscross applesauce in this corner over a book, and then she just every once in a while just leans forward and pokes her head around. Just like she's listening, and then every once in a while she has something to say.
Gan, question. Feel free to retcon anything you need, but I was just kind of farting around with Solitude in her room and decided to have her leave and go out her door and go check out the area with the cauldron, where Tirsa's cauldron was. And I see something down below, and I'm wondering if there's is something going down?
You see something on the lower deck of the ship?
Yes.
What do you see?
Ah,
I see a stranger of some sort. I'm wondering if that's just...
Isn't that the room where the Warforged told us not to go?
Oh. Is this one of the crew that we met, or is this something else?
Do me a favor and give me your spot on the map where you're at. I'm looking for where you're looking currently.
I
He's
am
in the back end of the
right.
ship.
Oh, got it. Perfect.
Yeah, right down here. Is this much ado about nothing?
You see what looks like Warforged auto gnomes wandering around. Some of them carrying wrenches, tinkering.
Okay, so
various
they're
parts of the
dudes.
ship.
They're dudes. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry. That's all. I was like, some shit going down. Sorry, I mean to
Crew
interrupt.
boarded?
Valid question.
Completely fair question. Shoot. Oh, you said got a question as in like you've got a question. I see. I thought you said you have a question. My fault.
she said a valid question, I
Valid
think.
question. There you go.
Something.
Something
Okay.
along those lines.
All right. Continue on. Nothing to see here.
Babble, babble, babble.
And Bluey, I believe that you indeed as well have something great to contribute to the history and continuation, in fact, of this world.
A correction to make. Yes.
Don't you leave us. Don't you get yourself killed.
Well, my purpose has become torn, divided. I feel a loyalty to this group that I felt only to one other before. And I do believe that loyalty was born of falsehood and lies. The loyalty I have to this party is the opposite. Pure, and it is of my own desire. Something I did not know that I even had. I have learned much in my travels with you all, and would not wish to part with you. However, I am honor-bound to correct my mistake, Lyra.
I understand that. However, you do not need to do this alone. As mentioned, you are part of the team now. And I, for one, consider you my friend. And I have precious few of those nowadays.
Bluey looks as though he doesn't know what to say in response to Lyra. But he thanks you after a short while.
She reaches out, puts a hand on his shoulder. It's like, we'll get through this together. If you need anything that I am able to provide, don't hesitate to ask. But I must make an unpleasant delivery. Yeah. I apologize, but I must do this while I have the stomach for it.
I leave you to your errands, Lyra. But he grabs your arm before you can leave. Truly, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks is mutual. And she nods, smiles, and walks towards Rock's door. Double door here. And knocks on the door.
Rock hears
you
a
hear
knock
Rock.
from inside.
You hear Rock from inside. Enter.
Okay, hold on. Teleport.
Sadly, it's open. I don't have a mage hand, so I can't just open it. As you open the door, you see Rock seated, looking consternated, seated on the floor in the lotus position, with a consternated look on his face. Not constipated, consternated. These are very different words. And he looks up at you as you enter.
Am I interrupting?
No, just trying to quiet the voices within. Not working very well.
Rock, what is going on with your arm? Are there things about it that... any kind of information that you know that perhaps you have not told anyone that could maybe help shed some light?
You know more than I do, to be honest.
Oh, how is that so?
It speaks, but it says only what it wishes. I know its mind no better than anyone else.
And how would I know better? Because she has not revealed to anyone that she has the ability to detect thoughts
No,
yet.
he's just saying that he's related all that it has told him. He doesn't feel like he knows anything more about it than anyone else already knows. And Tiris shared her notes with you about
Okay.
what she found with her identified.
Sorry, Lyrin's not laughing. I'm laughing at
You
No,
did
Gan and
save
my own.
me for like a solid 10 minutes, man. So this is your fault.
uh,
Hmm. He looks
I
down.
I will say that I did actually find something that you might be interested in, but if you have too much on your mind right now, I can see about either worrying someone else about it or maybe perhaps come back later.
Maybe a distraction would help.
Well, I was found. Try that again. While I was in the city before we left, I was searching for a specific form of magic item vendor of books, and I believe I might have found one for you, if you have interest in reading. It is a rather large book. It may take quite some time, but many times we're stuck traveling, so I figure you might have it. And she will pass you a book titled Manual of Quickness of Action.
He will reach for the book, interested, and just for a moment cringe away from you.
Subtle
And
spell,
he's
detect thoughts. Right whenever she sees us, you cringe.
God. So broken. So beautiful.
I love subtle spell so much.
So good.
And why would she suddenly be so kind with Tari? What ulterior motives must she have?
Mm.
And without acknowledging the voice at all, it's like, we've had our differences. And we've also had our shared pain of losing our house. We can either continue to banter, continue to butt heads, or we can make truce. Personally, I find that the chance of our survival and the safety of the others that we both are trying to keep safe will benefit from our cooperation.
So convenient, Raktaran. Such charity. He will reach out and take the book. Though he will give you sort of a strange, inscrutable look.
I admit this is not easy for me, for you know that we have not agreed on much since we began our journey together. But I know that you are one of logic. Sometimes. Sorry. You can see her just like visually just take a moment, breathe, compose herself again.
See how naturally the cuts come, Raktaran. Always there, just beneath the surface.
I don't know if we can ever become friends, but we can, I suppose, become companions in the sense of, in this party of ours, adventuring together, cooperating towards the same goal. And if there is something that you need or could benefit from that I am able to provide, let me know. I shall do my best to assist you.
You aren't falling for this, Roktarin. For this act. She is
Roktarin.
nothing but a liar. She will tell you whatever suits her needs. Roktarin will look at Lyra and say, "Thank you. It is difficult for me to and he sighs. I would very much like to believe your words.
It is understandable. And I don't expect you to believe me. Just know that... Tell you what. Don't listen to the words. Listen to the actions. I shall do my best to not be confrontational. I apologize for the barbs that I have told in the past. You are here to protect Tyrus, and I have considered Tyrus to become a friend of mine, and I wish to see her safe as well. In that our goals align.
Roktarin will nod.
So, good luck on staying distracted.
I will so attend. Can't drown me out, Roktarin!
And she will walk out and close the door. And after the door is closed, she like puts her hands to her head, like, "Oh my gosh, holy cow!" Okay.
That guy's more fucked up than I thought he was.
Pretty much.
Hey, Rock is going through something right now, okay?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I
Bit of
you
an
can also have
understatement.
inspiration on your next roll for impersonating being a crazy person pretty well.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm pretty sure
Super good.
you're sane in real life because you always sound real normal and logical.
I'm good. I'm good. I just have a lot of characters, and I
So that's how you deal with the voices. Okay.
yeah, I just make my own voices. It's fine.
I think you revealed that when someone had asked. It was you, Brian, that had asked how do we get in character for our characters.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
all my characters are in my head at all times.
Let's
I'm
Yo.
I'm constantly thinking about how to traumatize Roktarin.
Oh my
Oh.
god, dude, I feel that. I get it. That's just dope.
Rock's brain or Malcolm's
Yeah.
brain is like the movie Identity. There's just a bunch of Malcolms up there, all with different identities.
That's so funny.
I
That's
love
so
it.
funny.
Yeah, they just
Oh.
hang out up here. Sometimes the characters talk to each other and they have their own conversations.
Mhm.
That's not good.
You're never.
I wonder how
Never
fucked up
lonely.
Brock will be.
He's also my favorite character that's been possessed, and so got
That's true.
Oh my god.
Fourth character.
Oh my god.
Because remember, Akan had the sword that like communicated only in emotions.
Okay, yeah, I
That
was
doesn't
thinking.
count.
Cody, what were you saying?
I was thinking Mira, and I don't know the other one, but
No, you haven't played with that character yet.
yeah, I was
That's
thinking of Akan also for the other two.
my wizard artificer is possessed by the ghost of our dead rogue, who was one of our friends who had to quit the game.
Oh my god.
That's great. Anyway,
Was it as bad as you were afraid of?
in some ways, this is a nice cove. I think I wouldn't mind actually reading to distract myself. Do you think we could read somewhere a little bit further away?
Garrus just kind of shrugs. I am a little sure.
Would you prefer one of our dwellings, or perhaps on the deck of the ship, where there is more natural lighting? It is a bit windier, though.
A little difficult with the wind blowing the pages around. No, it was fine.
Very well. And once we teleport into your room, she will let you know basically what she heard of Rocktarn's arm talking. I'm getting very worried about him. He seems as if he is trying his hardest to fight this voice that is speaking to him. But
I wish I
concerns
knew what to do about it.
what's that?
I wish I knew how to fix it.
I do not know the answer, but until then, I was serious about trying to get my mind off things and read. And she takes her own book out and begins to just sits down on the floor, cross-legged, and begins to read as well. Next character. Scene. Cut.
Smooth.
Wayne's World music.
Like, oh, I was thinking the Batman. The
Yeah, I was
I'm
too.
just terrible at making music sounds with my mouth. You know that song? No,
The what? Oh yeah, the one that goes do 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 do.
that's way better. Yeah, that is exactly the scene change we need.
but it's got like a big number 6 with someone shushing, you know? The secret 6.
Wow.
Oh my god, that just makes me picture like Porky Pig at the end of any Looney Tunes episode.
That's all, folks. This is not a. This is that is a trademark sound effect. We do not. Disclaimer: we do not own Looney Tunes. We do not own, distribute, or license any Looney Tunes sound effects or culture. Thank you very much.
Culture. Before we get a cease and desist letter, jeez.
Writing overall messages of positivity.
Lord.
That's all we're doing.
Oh my.
Well, I think if that is everyone, if everybody's had a chance to do what they want to do on the ship before it really gets chugging
Underway.
towards the lizard sanctuary or reptile sanctuary. I think that's where you guys were headed. If I didn't mess that up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cody, did
How long of a trip do we have?
It'll be short. I want to say that you guys will arrive there at the start of your next session. So this small little interlude that you guys have had a chance to take a short rest for just a few hours here.
Short rest.
Cody,
Okay.
did you want to talk to that body? Didn't you want to talk to that body?
Yeah, it's getting kind of late. I didn't want to keep everyone up.
Inky?
And I also don't have the questions thought out yet, so there might be that too.
Well, I encourage it RP chat or beginning of next session. Feel free to do either, whatever you feel like doing. And
All right.
also,
We
thanks
will
for
look
the
forward
screen
to
shots, John. At the end of every session, you always catch some really cool shots. So
Yeah,
I like
kinda-
the screenshots.
I'm a group photographer. Yeah, that's me. It's kind of fun. I'm like hunting for a good angle and stuff like that. Yep.
Triptych.
Nice.
The whole triptych thing going.
Screenshots and note taking.
Mhm.
I hope
Great.
you guys didn't take me trying to murder you with rock. Oh my god.
Raksasha?
Can't even say it right now. Rakshasha. I'm just gonna call it a quits on that word.
We
for
took it
tonight.
personally. We're never gonna come back.
No!
I'm so hurt that I had to lob spells at my friend. Jeez.
Right. Well, at least
Yeah,
someone
sounds about right.
talked to you about the therapist this week. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this session. I know I thoroughly did. It's always
Oh, this was
Good.
great.
Yep, very good.
happy to get a good mix of combat and roleplay in a session. I feel like we haven't had that
Mhm.
in a while. So
Yep.
thank you all as usual